Hey, welcome back to another episode of Simple Truth Television. Today is December 26th, 2022. So, we're going to review some of the NFL games that took place during week 16. And I'm going to open up the phone lines for people to call in case they want to talk about, maybe they want to convince us that the NFL is not rigged, or there's something on their mind they want to get off, or there's people who still think that every NFL player is not in on the rigging. And I was watching the stupid live stream that I saw earlier today, and I couldn't believe that my one of my dear friends, somebody that I really have a lot of respect for, Topsy, he got on that live stream and he said something that really disappointed me. And I really like you, Topsy. You're one of the best people in this community, man. But you said something I really didn't understand. You agreed with those stupid people on that on that live stream and said that you didn't think every NFL player is in on the rigging. That was very disappointing. I couldn't believe it. But it is what it is. Just want to make something clear. Somebody said that I picked the Colts today. I did, and I was absolutely wrong. We saw the 15, but the 15, it didn't play in the Colts' favor. It played in the Chargers' favor, okay? See, that's something you're not going to get from any other channel, because a lot of these people are deceivers. They're not going to admit when they're wrong. I do. I actually make picks. And the guy who just put out a tweet, the piece of shit that lives in Washington, he just put out a tweet and he took a shot at me. So guess what? I'm going to respond to you in a video. And you also you send me a couple of text messages. I'm going to respond to you in a video. And if you want to call in, you piece of shit, you can call in. But we're going to review your notes. You telling people that I went 1-4 on Christmas, which is probably true. I'm going to check myself. But we're going to see how you went. And we're going to compare the difference between a deceiver and somebody who's honest. It's easy to bash me because I'm the honest person. If I tell people that I'm right every time, and then in my conclusion or my pick, I'm giving out two narratives, I'm never gonna be wrong, and that's you. If I say the 15 can play here and the 15 can play here, and then when the game is over, I'll say, you know what, we picked the Chargers because we knew Colts, the head Jeff Saturday was gonna fall to 1-5 on MNF because MNF equals 15 like Colts. But then if the Colts would have won, you would have been like, we had the Colts because this was the easy one because the Chargers head coach could pick up his 15th regular season loss, blah, 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 right? So, and we're going to read your notes. According to your tweet, let's read your tweet. And then, I don't want to talk about this guy too much because this guy is he's just like, I don't know, this guy's weird, man. We're going to talk about him a little bit, and then we're going to talk about how every NFL player is in on the rigging because I don't like how Topsy is getting confused by these people. This is why you guys have to stick to one channel, because once you guys listen to different people, you're gonna get confused. These people don't know what's going on, obviously. For them to say that every NFL player is not in on the rigging, like, you got to be a fucking idiot. So you're basically saying that there's a part of the NFL that's legitimate. Like, these people are fucking fools. So he wrote here on his latest tweet, my notes were more suggestive of a Chargers win, and someone guaranteed that will be wrong. That same person also guaranteed the Chiefs will win Super Bowl 55, and they're coming off a 1-4 Christmas. Ouch. Did I guarantee? Let me tell you guys about Super Bowl 55, right? Super Bowl 55, I actually predicted the winner before the season even began. It was during the pandemic, right when Rob Gronkowski was agreed to sign with the Buccaneers. He did it 263 days before the Super Bowl, which is the 62nd prime number, and Buccaneers and Tampa Bay Buccaneers are both 62. That day, I put out a live stream, and I guaranteed that the Buccaneers was going to win the Super Bowl. Again, that was during the pandemic, right? There was no sports going on. When the NFL season started, I changed my pick like 4 times. Then I said the Packers was going to win. Packers lost. I said, fuck. Then I went and said I said Baltimore Ravens was going to win. I was wrong about that. Then I said, you know what? I think the Chiefs are going to win because I was looking at all the things with Patrick Mahomes, and I said, fuck, I got that wrong too. He also had multiple predictions during that year, but, you know, whatever, man. He doesn't talk about Super Bowl 56, though, because, you know, that doesn't really matter to him. He skipped over that year. We're in Super Bowl 57 is gonna come up. Why you don't mention Super Bowl 56 or Super Bowl 54 or Super Bowl 53? Yeah, the only Super Bowl that I ever got wrong was Super Bowl 55. And I'm 1-4 this Christmas. Actually, no. Christmas, I only give out. Christmas is one day, right? So I gave out 2 picks on Christmas. So this guy's just a liar. What else? Okay, let's just read your notes and let's get you out of the way. And then I want to talk about the important stuff, which is we're going to debate whether or not every NFL player is in on the rigging. It doesn't make sense to think that there are certain players that don't know what's going on. Like, you got to be a fucking idiot to think that shit. I don't get these people. But a lot of these people are stupid, you know. This is why they attack me all day. Because I'm the one with the brains. All right, let me see. Where did I put it at? Okay, here it is. Okay, so this is the notes from Gematria Defect Sports. And let's take a look at who he had for this week. We're going to tally his record. Let me see. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 games this week. So a busy week. It started on Thursday with the Jets and Jaguars. Okay. All right, Buccaneers, 9-point favorite. Should we count this? I guess we can count it. A 9-point favorite. Let's see. I'm still leaning on the idea that the Bills win 14 games in the regular season. Right? So let's remember he said that. He said the Bills are going to win 14 games. So if the Bills finish 13-4, he'll be wrong. And the narrative's there for Josh Allen to finish the year perfect and beat the Patriots to get his 53rd win. Patriots equals 53. That said, I think this game is worth a $1 parlay because the Bears have a tremendous value. Here he is telling people to bet on the upset. So that's $1 that you already lost. Because he's telling you to bet $1. So you lost $1. You're negative $1. And he says if that happens, Field will stay on 18 losses for his career, and it will preserve the NFL's legacy on any given Sunday. As for the ATS, there is nothing definitive for either team in that category. You didn't make a pick in this game. All you did was tell people to bet $1 on the upset. You said you was leaning on the idea, but that's not making a pick. You see, that's not what I do. I write. This is what I write on my Patreon. I write pick Indianapolis Colts to win. I either write money line or to cover. That's very straightforward, right to the point. That's why I'm wrong and right. I'm either wrong or right. You see, you're not going to be wrong or right with this conclusion. Because you're leaning on the Bills, but you also want to bet on the upset. So this doesn't count, all right? Because you didn't make a pick. And looks like the Bills won by a lot. And let me see. Did I bet on this? I did. I took the Bills to cover. Let me show you. Where did I put it? Okay, let me just send it over again. I'm gonna show you guys the ticket, the ticket that I placed this week, with all my picks, so you guys can see how really my week was. You know, don't take these people's word for it because these people don't show you any evidence. They just say things, and they don't show you any proof. Okay, so this is the 18 parlay that I placed for this week. So I had the Vikings, I had the Buffaloes to cover. This was on my parlay tier. I missed on the Cleveland Browns, and I'm stupid for that because the Cleveland Browns fell to 4-4 at home, and Saints equals 44, and they always pay tribute to 44. So I'm kicking myself for this one right here. Oh man. But the thing is, I thought the Saints was going to become 1-6 and the Cleveland Browns were going to become 5-3 in week 16. I really thought that was going to play because 53 is a 16 prime number in week 16. I favored that one over the 44, but 44, that's the number when it comes to the Saints. So I'm done for this. You see here, I didn't lean on the Bills. I didn't lean on the Bears. I took the Bills to cover the 8.5 point spread, and they did. They covered the 8.5 point spread. That's what the value was. Okay. The Kansas City Chiefs game, this was a really high spread. The Kansas City were heavy favorites, but I took the under 50.5. All right, remember 50. The Chiefs, they pay tribute to 50 a lot, right? Chiefs equals 50, so we took the under. We took the Bengals to beat the Patriots. Now, I took the Falcons with the points. I didn't think the Falcons was going to beat the Ravens, but I didn't see anything in the Ravens ATS. But the Ravens did cover this spread, which I got to go back and see where I messed up at. All right, the Texans covered against the Titans. I think the Texans actually beat the Titans. Let me just check. Yeah, they did. So I could have had that money line. And the Cowboys versus Eagles. Now, this was tough, but I liked the Cowboys to, win money line, even though the, negative 200. So this was the 18 parlay. So I went 6 out of 8. And he says I went 1-4 on Christmas. And this was on December 24th. So this was Christmas Eve. So where's your 1-4 at? This is what I'm saying. These people just say a lot of bullshit, and they don't provide any proof for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people on my parlay tier, this is the ticket that I gave out, right? So let's go back to his notes on leaning and picking on both. I'm picking both sides. So the Saints and Browns. Who do you have? You see, look. This is what I mean. You see how the Saints were 1-5, and the Browns came in 4-3. Saints equals 44. So the Browns lost, became 4-4 at home. But I thought it was going to become 5-3, and then the Saints 1-6, 53-16 prime in week 16. Let me see if he wrote that in his notes. Okay, close call. So another close call. Wasn't really that close, but actually this, you could say it was close. This was close. On the surface, the Saints can fall to 1-6 away in week 6. Oh, so you got the same thing as me. Ohio equals 16. That too. You see. So yeah. So it looks like you had the Saints to lose this one too. Let me just read your notes carefully because I don't want to, mislead anybody. On the surface, the Saints. This guy is a very smart writer. Why don't you just why are you not just straightforward with your conclusion? Like you write, you make people go around in circles and on the surface. It's like you talk like a politician, like Donald Trump talks this way. Like you give people a big spin around. Like, what color is this? Looking at the texture of the speaker and looking at the outer part of the body, it looks like a darker. What color is this? Black. Just tell us the color. This is black. No, he wants to give us this whole run around and just, oh my God. And that's why this stuff is so confusing for a lot of people. Because you make it confusing because you want them to be confused. So that way when the game is over, you can say that you was right. I get it. I think, don't you have like a marketing degree? You do. So you know how to market yourself really good. I don't know how to do that because I'm just straightforward to the point. Who I like the Saints. Who I like the Browns. That's it. Oh, you was wrong. Yeah. But I was straightforward. Don't you guys respect straightforward? No, you guys want to spin around. That's why he does all this. Because he probably was straightforward back then. But then he saw the behavior from you guys every time he was wrong. So he switched his stuff around. Now he can't be wrong. You're a smart guy. I'll give you that much. Because the trolls, you guys asked for it. Because when we are straightforward, you guys attack us. So this is why you getting this side of him. This whole spin around. On the surface, close call, leaning, hedge. You know what I'm saying? Those are the terms he uses because of the trolls, really, and because he's also a deceiver. And this is what makes you a deceiver. Because after the game is over, you go on your Twitter and tell people that you was right. No, You should have told people that you was looking at both sides, and this is why the team won. Don't tell me you was right, because that's bullshit. On the surface, the Saints can fall to 1-6 away, while the Browns can improve to 5-3 at home, and 7-8 because Cleveland equals 78 or 78 day numerology. While that does seem like the stronger narrative, the concern is 44 has been playing in Saints game. Yeah, he's right about that. And Brown can fall to 4-4 at home. Saints equals 44, while Dalton picks up his 35th road win. Browns equals 35. Then again, Dalton can also pick up his 48th road loss. Cleveland equals 48. Also, take a look at the ATS because it provides another narrative that can go in the Saints' favor. And remember, ATS riddles are most trustworthy when they line up on both sides. Wow, you learned a lot from me, man. Now you're teaching people about the ATS. You're absolutely right about the ATS. The ATS seems to be a lot more consistent than the regular season records. Again, I'm confused. I don't know who you have. I don't know who you picking on this one. Because you're saying it is a close call, which is bullshit because the games are rigged and there is no close call, right? There's one team with a 100% chance of winning and the other team has a 0% chance of winning. So there is no such thing as close call in rigged sports. Close call is when the games are legitimate. So this is bullshit. Again, I'm confused. I don't know who you have. Because you're scaring me with Dalton in that 48, but then you're telling me that the surface stuff it looks really good. And that looks like the stronger narrative. So I'm confused. This is the Texans and Titans game. This game looks stronger for the Titans because Mills of the Texans can get his 20th loss. You was wrong about that, okay? That first sentence tells me that you're picking the Titans to win. And you was wrong. The Texans upset the Titans that day. And the Titans go to get the 51st win because Houston Texans equals 51, who holds the Super Bowl 51. If that does happen, I'm not sure, but if that happens, the Titans will also get their 24th win over the Texans on the 24th of the month and the 24th game of Davis Mills. That said, there's a good value on the Texans side, and I think they are worth a $1 parlay in this case. So bet on the Titans, but also put $1 on the Texans. So that $1 on the parlay, what are you going to parlay that with? With this pick that you didn't make, this is what I'm saying. You're not making any picks, my man. And this is why so many people say stuff about you. You're a deceiver. And this is why you're jealous of me, because I don't do this. And people are probably telling you, Arthur makes picks. And that's probably getting on your nerve. That's why you're coming at me. I get it. That's why you're calling me names, calling me a bitch. Meanwhile, you didn't say any of that stuff in person. So, and you also promised in your text messages that you're going to tell me that next year, right? So I hope you keep that promise. You're going to tell me that I'm a bitch to my face. Hopefully you keep that promise. Let's see what happens that day. Let's see if I'm really a bitch. Okay, so then you said the Titans can also improve to 4-3 at home if the stronger narrative prevails. Titans equals 43. Again, you have the Titans here, so you're wrong. That's what I'm getting out of this. Looks like you got the Titans. That's why you highlighted the Titans. The Titans equals 20 riddle, and the Houston Texans equals 51. You like the Titans, and you're wrong. Now, like I said, Kansas City 9.5 favorite. We went with the under 50.5, and then I guess it's dropped to 48.5. The under cashed in this one. Chiefs have a good narrative, but again, 9.5-point favorites. Where's the Chiefs? Yeah, the Chiefs won by 14, so they cover the spread. Chiefs have a good narrative to win this game, and based on Mahomes' record, he can stay on 19 losses this week. Seattle equals 19. The Chiefs also have a good reason to win. Unfortunately, though, there is no clear about if Chiefs will cover the spread. So you don't even know if they're going to. So basically, you're telling people to take the Chiefs money line because you didn't advise them to cover that spread. If you want to think about a big value, $1 parlay, if the Chiefs is the Chiefs picking up their 19th loss in week 6. So now you're telling people to bet on the Seahawks. Wow. So this is what I got out of this conclusion. And if maybe you guys at home can, maybe you guys get, maybe maybe I'm reading this wrong, or maybe I'm not understanding this right. He's telling you to pick the Chiefs to win, which is, again, they're a 9.5-point favorite. So you have to take the Chiefs money line, right? Now, he also suggested that you bet on the Seahawks to upset the Chiefs and put that in a $1 parlay. Okay? He also suggested that he doesn't think that the Chiefs are going to cover. So he's basically telling you to bet on the Seahawks, who are going to lose the game, or to bet on the Chiefs, who are 10-point favorite. Those also your two options that he's giving you. All right? Giants and Vikings. Another close call. I don't get it. It's a rigged football game. How is it going to be close? Only one team can win. The other team has a 0% chance of winning. Kirk Cousins has better numbers to win. What is this? The Vikings game? Where is this? Yeah, the Vikings beat the Giants by 3. Okay, let's see what he said. Kirk Cousins has better numbers to win, and the Vikings are doing a lot of that this year in the wildest of ways. And let us not forget they became 5-7 on December 17th in the record comeback last week, 57 days after the Super Bowl, before the Super Bowl 57. Also, I like the Bills. They have a chance to become 1-4. See, I don't understand why you don't do this in your reviews. You just record your TV and says, "Congratulations, Truth Seeker. The Vikings." No, show people your notes. Do it. You should do this on your own channel. So people, if you're so transparent and so honest. And there you go. And then you use words like "and if the Vikings win." I mean, that's what I'm saying. You don't even know. And then here you're telling people that is another $1 parlay worth thinking about. Let's see what he said. On the surface, the Giants have a narrative to improve to 5-2. You keep telling people to bet on both sides. This shit is weird, man. So you got all these losing teams on a $1 parlay, and then you're telling people that it's close, and then you're telling people why the Vikings are gonna win. Shit is fucking confusing as fuck. Cause I'm thinking, okay, I'm trying to read this. I'm not trying to be biased. I'm not trying to use any hatred. I'm just reading this as a client of your Patreon. Close call. Kirk Cousins has better numbers to win. Okay, I like the Vikings because that's what Zachary Hubbard said. But then I continue to read, and this is what I see. And the Vikings are doing a lot of that this year in the wildest of ways. And let us not forget that they became 5-7 on December 17th in the record comeback last week, 57 days before the Super Bowl 57. Also, like the Bills, they have a chance to become 1-4 in Super Bowl. They are 0-4 right now, same as the Bills. And they could be on their way to a 14-win season. Think of 14 Diggs who went from the Vikings to the Bills. And if the Vikings do win, they'll win their 4th straight versus the Giants. Week 16 has a square root. The number 16 has a square root of 4. Okay, I like the Vikings. Yes, I'm picking the Vikings. But then he does this to cover his ass. That said, let me cover my ass in case I'm wrong. On the surface, the Giants have a narrative to improve to 5-2 away because Minnesota equals 52 in Daniel Jones' 52nd game, while dropping the Vikings to 11-4 for the year because Minneapolis, Minnesota equals 114. So that is another $1 parlay worth thinking about, and that is where the value is. Fuck, now I'm fucking confused. I was just about to put my money on the Vikings, but now he's telling me that the value is on the upset. Moving on. Patriots and Bengals. Close call again. Damn. The value is in the Patriots upsetting the Bengals and dropping Cincy to 10-5. Actually, I got this wrong too. This was actually tough. This was a tough game because that 105. I don't understand how. I'm still puzzled. Yeah. So yeah, me and him, we both was misled by this game. So the NFL did a really good job in scripting this game. When Cincinnati Bengals equals 105, they could have became 10-5. That has played in the past. And the Bengals head coach, he could have picked up his 37th regular season loss. Patriots equals 37. I thought he was going to do it against the Buccaneers, but he didn't. And I thought he was going to do it against the Patriots, and he didn't. So they did a good job at confusing the Dakotas. So I'm not gonna blame you for this one. But the fact that you wrote close call is just That's what you do for all of them. The value is in the Patriots upsetting the Bengals. There's no value there because the Patriots unfortunately lost. And I was wrong about this as well. So you was wrong as well. At the end, we're gonna see how many games, because you don't really pick a lot of games, so it's hard to show people your record because you don't really pick a lot of games. You pick a lot of you give out a lot of two-sided codes, double D codes. You didn't make a pick for this one. You didn't make a pick for this one either. You told us both sides. You told about the 16 and you told us about the 44. So you confused a lot of people with that one. This one you was wrong because you definitely said the Titans was going to win, and you highlighted it in your D code. You did have the Chiefs in this one, but you told people that you didn't know what the Chiefs were going to cover, and you didn't know, and you also told people to bet on the Seahawks to upset. So this one, you gave us two sides. Not yet, you guys. Not yet. I'll take calls in a second. This one, you told us about the 52, and then you also told about how the Vikings are going to win. You was leaning more to Vikings, but then you kind of hedged. So I'm going to give you this one. I'm going to give you credit for this one. You had the Vikings. This one you was wrong about, and I was also wrong about this. So I don't know why you bragging about your week. Your week is very mediocre. Lions and Panthers. Let's see. The top clue is Goff getting to his 53rd regular season, where in Carolina was 53 in Week 16, 53 to 16 prime, and Donald picking up his 16th home loss in his 53rd game. There's a strong historical pattern with 53 and 16. Yes, they're prime numbers. 53 to 16 prime, including Goff losing to Brady in Super Bowl 53 where 16 points were scored. The biggest concern for the Lions is the Panthers getting to 69 at home. The Lions equal 69, but then again, the Lions can get to 4-3 at home. Okay, so you like Goff. That's what I got from that paragraph. So let's see. Lions and Panthers. So you like the Lions. Let's see what happened. Oh, looks like the Panthers won. The Panthers won this game. So you was wrong. But you did hedge. You did say that the Panthers could win and get to 6-9. So you did hedge. You gave us both riddles. The top clue is Goff. That's what you wrote there. So I don't want people to think that I'm hating on you. I'm not hating. I'm just reading what you wrote. You know, I'm not the one that goes on your channel saying bullshit. I don't text you calling you a bitch. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? That's what you wrote. You wrote that the top clue is Goff getting his 53 and all the other 53s. Then you wrote that the biggest concern. So you was concerned about this, but this was what you was leaning. This was your pick. That's why you wrote it first. So you was wrong about this. Ravens and Falcons. Ravens covered at 7.5, which is shocking. Let me see. This is what I was saying about the ATS in this one. You see, Ravens there was 68 ATS and Atlanta equals 69. That is a big number with the Falcons. That's 69. That's why I took the Falcons in my ticket. I took the Falcons to cover that spread because that 69 does play a lot with the Falcons. It appears there's a narrative for the Falcons to cover the spread. Oh, so he agreed with me. There is also a reason to think the Falcons could upset, and that makes them worth a $1 parlay. With the win, they are 6-9, and the Ravens are 9-6 with a loss. Baltimore Ravens equals 96, 16 equals 96, week 16. Keep in mind, Huntley can become 2-5 with a loss, or 3-4 with a win. So you had the Falcons, and you had the Falcons to cover, so you was wrong on both. Okay, so you was wrong about this game as well. Crazy how you bragging about your week. Oh, Lord. I'm still leaning on the idea that Brock Purdy goes 5-0. I think the 49ers did win this game. Let's see. 49ers, they did. So I'm gonna give you credit for this one. This was great. This is the best work you did all week. The 49ers game. And you also had I saw that as well. Did I put that in my ticket? I left it out. Yeah, I did see that. Commanders equals 105. And this is what I'll be saying about the ATS record. The 49ers were 9-5 ATS. But this is what I want you guys to notice, right? This is the difference between being certain and what he does with his other picks, right? I'm going to read you guys this paragraph. This is the best decode that he put out all week. It was the 49ers who were a 7-point favorite, unfortunately, over the Commanders. But this was the best game he gave out. This was the best paragraph that he wrote. He wasn't playing both sides. He was very direct with his pick. And this is what he should be doing more of. But he doesn't do it because he's not sure about all of the games. And that's what I think. I think you should give out lesser picks. If it means just giving out a 7-point favorite, then so be it. But this is how you're going to help your credibility, sir. I'm still leaning on the idea that Brock Purdy goes 5-0 because San Francisco equals 50. And leads that the 49ers to a 13-4 record with his number 13 jersey after his 134 passer rating debut against Brady, where he picked up his 13th home win for the 49ers and the Bucks. There's also a reason to think that the 49ers are going to improve to 10-5 because Commander equals 105, while the Commanders fall to 7-7 ATS. Not yet, you guys. Not yet. Stop interrupting me. I don't want to turn my phone off. Rivera will get his 89th loss of the 20 on the 24th. And keep in mind that if the 49ers win, there's 2 remaining home games. They'll be 8-1 at home. Cardinals equals 81. You see, at no point in this decode did he say anything about the Washington Commanders winning. Everything was straightforward. San Francisco 49ers all the way. And he also had them to cover the spread. So even though there was a 7-point favorite, he picked them to cover that 7-point spread. They won by 17. This was the best pick that you gave out all week. This was the best one. Everything else you gave out was fucking bullshit. All right? That was the best game you gave out. 49ers and Commanders. And you could have just gave out this pick. Just this pick. You just tell people, look, pick the 49ers to cover the spread against the Commanders. That's it. I mean, you only charge $5. I mean, that's worth $5. If you was to give that pick that one pick the entire month, I think people would get their money worth. But don't start doing stuff like this and then bragging about you was being right. Because all this stuff right here, all these games right here, all this game is bullshit. Close call, all this stuff is bullshit. All these other games are fucking bullshit. You're giving people to run around. Put out content like this, and you won't have any haters. I guarantee you, they won't have nothing to talk about. This is how gematria works. This right here, this decode right here. This is what you need to start putting out, not the other bullshit you do. Eagles and Cowboys. The top clue is the Eagles staying on 13 wins in the land of 13 and falling to 7-1 away. I also like the Minshew can fall to 4-9 away. If Dallas is 49, Eagles is 49. And if that happens, Dak will get his 61st win because Philadelphia equals 61. The best thing going for the underdog Eagles is Dak getting. See, that's what I'm saying. You're still hedging in this one. Yeah, you are leaning on the Cowboys, but you're hedging. That's not what you did with the Commanders game. The Franco Harris game. Let's see. What did you have here? Close call again, huh? Carr has the numbers to lose, potentially staying on 50 wins versus the AFC. But the Steelers are retiring Franco's jersey number, and we know how often home teams lose at jerseys retirement ceremonies. And if the Steelers lose, Tom stays on 160 wins. Las Vegas Raiders is 160. Franco Doc Harris is also 160. Again, 2 codes. Very confusing. Packers and Dolphins. Close call again, huh? See, but this is not what you bragged about in your video. You told everybody that you called that 146-74 ritual and it was so easy. Oh my gosh, Mr. Touchdown Jesus, blah blah blah. But meanwhile, you said it was a close call here. The favorite Dolphins can make Rodgers 10-6. That's what I'm saying. But playing both sides, they can make Rodgers 10-3 in the Week 16 and the 103rd NFL season because Rodgers equals 103. Yes, you did nail this, but you also played this really, really, really safe. So it was really hard for you to be wrong in this one. Okay, Broncos and Rams. Russell Wilson is back this week and has the right numbers for Week 16 and Christmas. Wrong. Buccaneers and Cardinals. Let's see who you had. Close call again, huh? That value's in the Bucks, getting upset and falling to 2-5 away. Bucks, and let me see what happened with the Bucks game. The Bucks won. So they didn't get upset. They won. Oh yeah, this is the game that I was discussing about. When I predicted the final score at overtime, and you said it was so easy because Tom Brady got his 58th win in primetime against the quarterback whose name is 58. Blah blah blah. Close call again, huh? Close call. This Monday Night Football game that just passed. If Fall loses, he is 33-30 and will fall to 18-15 at home. MNF is 33-15. Then again, Fall can also improve to 3-3 on Monday Night Football with a win. Also, potentially going against the Colts, their coach can become 1-5 with a loss, not quite as strong as 15, but close. And regarding 15, reminding this game is close, the Chargers coach can also pick up that 15th loss. And that's what I'm saying. You put out a tweet celebrating, but this was your conclusion. You played both sides. Oh my goodness! You see, I actually made a pick. I took the Colts and I was wrong, and it was because of this right here. The Chargers coach, he could have picked up his 15th loss on MNF because Colts equals 15. And this was a big 15 ritual, but the 15 ritual went against the Colts with Jeff Saturday. All right? Not very transparent. The only game you really gave out this week was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Commanders. You was real certain about the 49ers. But every other game you wasn't. All right? And what was this? This was last Thursday. Okay, last one. The over and under is at 38, and the game was in New York. New York equals 39. So you're saying that it's going to go over, right? Okay, let's take a look. Only 21 points was scored, so it went under. The over and under was at 38, and New York equals 39. So you're telling people to pick on the over. And keep in mind that this is TNF, and TNF equals 40. So you're saying that it's going to go over 38. Wrong. I heard ESPN selling the under this morning. However, Stephen A. Smith disagreed. As for the game, the most surface level thing that stands out is both teams becoming 3-5 in the home. You know, this game, I'm really shocked about this game because I've never seen this riddle really come through. Like, New York equals 78 and Thursday equals 35, and the Jaguars won and become 7-8 and 3-5, and both teams become 7-8 and 3-5. Like, I've never seen something that simple come through. I'm not gonna lie, I got this wrong as well. That is so simple, and that's what they went with. They went with the New York equals 78 riddle on Thursday, and Thursday is 35, and both teams became 3-5 at home or 3-5 away. So, you know, I don't blame you on this one, but what I get upset is when you start celebrating after you get it wrong, which is weird. Okay, so those were Hubbard's picks this week. As you guys saw, he didn't really make too many picks. He did nail the 49ers game. Shout out to you for that one. But you had a lot of wrong, and a lot of hedging went on with your picks. A lot of $1 parlays that didn't hit this week. All right? So just be more transparent and get off my dick, because all you do is just ride my dick for no reason. Because this is what I'm doing on the other hand. I'm actually making a pick, and I'm actually investing on my own work. I went 6-8 on this ticket. Right? So if you want to count the whole week, I mean, I got the Colts wrong. I got the Jets wrong. And yesterday, what was it? What was the game yesterday that I got wrong? I got one game wrong yesterday. There was a game that I got wrong yesterday. I don't remember. But I got like 4 or 5 picks wrong this week. There was 16 games. But as you guys can see, I got a lot of stuff right. And I left out here, I don't have here the Buccaneers game that I got correct. That game I don't have here. All right? You know, that's called being transparent, and I'm not going to always be right. And I don't expect any of you to be right. This stuff is hard. But just be more transparent, because you're making us look really, really, really stupid. And then you says here that my notes were more suggestive of the Chargers win, and someone, that's what I'm saying. Shit is bullshit. Yeah. And then you're doing a live stream with a person that's a fucking fraud as well, and you're celebrating rituals. Like, what kind of shit are you? Yo, this is a lot of weird people in this community. Guy made a live stream celebrating satanic rituals. Oh, we're gonna talk about our favorite satanic rituals. What the fuck? Once I saw that shit, I turned that shit off. How the fuck are you celebrating what we're trying to expose? That's like, you know how weird that is? That's like Jeffrey Dahmer, right? And he killing all his victims, and I'm a cop, right? And then me and my cop buddies are saying, we're gonna celebrate all the victims that we all the Jeffrey Dahmer victims that we found, and then we were sitting in a live stream just chatting about remember that 14-year-old that we found under the bushes? That was a good one. Yeah, that's fucking weird. Yeah, let's talk about our favorite rituals. You guys remember the ritual where they killed Franco Harris right before the Immaculate Reception game, and then the guy Harris made the big play for the Steelers. Oh, that was my favorite one, and especially when they killed Harris right before the game. You guys are fucking weird, man. Oh my gosh, you're celebrating evilness. What the fuck? There's nothing to celebrate. None of this shit is entertaining. None of this shit you're supposed to be happy about. We're supposed to expose this and let people know all the nasty shit that's really going on. There's nothing good. There's nothing fun about exposing this shit. This shit is evil. This shit is sick. It's satanic. People are dying. And you're talking about let's celebrate. Let's have an annual celebration. Oh my. Now let's talk about the good stuff. Right now, people debate that every player is not in on the rigging. Every player is not in on the rigging. Oh my goodness! All right, so let's take a look at something. Right? What was this guy's name? The guy. Let me see. The guy, football player. Sometimes you gotta do a Google search. Football player. Football player celebrates touchdown with gender reveal. I don't know if you guys remember this story, but let me see if it comes up. Here it is. It happened on September 9th. So it's here that this is how scripted this stuff is, right? So let me just remind people what happened in this game. This is one of my favorite rituals. Okay, so this football player who plays for the Bills, after his touchdown on national TV, wide receiver Isaiah McKenzie did a gender reveal for his sister. Okay, so his sister was pregnant, right? And she was at home watching the game with her family at a gender reveal party. Right, so she's home and he's playing for the Bills, right? So they were trying to be very creative with the gender reveal, right? So what he did was, after he scored the touchdown, he looked at the camera and said, "It's a boy." And everybody at home is waiting for him to do that. Now, my question is this, right? Isaiah McKenzie, who is not, one of the best wide receivers in the game. He's decent, but he's not like a big star. He's not Tom Brady. He's not Patrick Mahomes. He's not Aaron Rodgers, right? He's one of these regular players on the team. First of all, right, my question is, how did he know he was going to score a touchdown, right? Second, if it's not rigged, well, what happens if he never gets the ball? What happens if he never gets the touchdown? Then he messes up the entire gender reveal for his sister, right? This is how scripted it is. He knew before the game was played that he was going to score this touchdown. And that's why he told his family and his sister, I want you guys to watch the TV because at this point in the game, I'm going to score a touchdown and I'm going to let people know the gender of the baby. That's how scripted this stuff is. These people know the script before the games are played. Again, Isaiah McKenzie, he's not one of those big-time players. That means every player knows, okay? The defense knows. That's why the defense let him score. He knows. That's why he told his family to be on the lookout for the gender reveal. And the coaches know and the quarterback know. And everybody that made that play happen. Let's watch. Don't you guys know that all it takes is for one defender to prevent this from happening? Come on, you gotta be smarter than this. Let's see if I can make this bigger. Okay, so let's watch the gender reveal. Oh, it's a boy. He scored a touchdown. Oh, he told us. Look at the play. Look at the play. He scored the touchdown. He looked at the camera. It's a boy. Wow. Wow. It's not rigged. Wow. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I'm going to open up the phone lines. If you're a troll that just want to talk shit, I'll welcome you on, but this is what you gotta do. You gotta let me talk as well. So if you say, Arthur, you're a homosexual, I'm gonna ask you, okay, where's your proof? And then you provide the proof. That's how we're gonna be able to communicate. If you got something to say to me, that's how you're gonna say it. Or if you want to talk about this topic, try to convince me and my people why every player is not in on the rigging. Okay? So the phone line is open, 646-986-0958. And there's a lot more examples that I can show, but I think this one is pretty deep. This is a good one. A gender reveal after he scores a touchdown. Wow. Talk about scripting. Yeah, so let's see. So if you guys want to call in, I'm not really gonna read any other chat. If you guys don't have the balls to call in, then I don't want to acknowledge it. So here we have this Canadian caller from yesterday. He's been calling 20 times. Let's see what he has to say. Hello?
Hey, Arthur.
What's going on, my brother? Is this a caller from yesterday?
You're a homosexual.
Okay, I am. What else?
I have proof. I got IP address proof.
Okay, how many men have I been with?
42.
42. Okay, so are you a racist?
No.
Okay, so what is the point of your call?
I just know you're a crook.
Okay, you have proof.
I've got lots of proof.
Where can we find this?
On your Patreon page.
Okay, what would you like for me to show on my Patreon page to prove your point?
I would like you to bring up all of your information like you're doing about everybody.
Okay, I will do that. But after I do that, what are you gonna gain from it?
What am I going to gain?
Yes.
That you can quit lying to other people online.
Okay, so let's say I show my information and you're actually wrong. Let's say you're wrong about what you're saying. Then what?
If I'm not wrong, you got to quit your page. You got to go.
No. If let's just answer. I need you to answer my questions.
You can do when you're a homosexual.
Okay, I need you to speak a little bit louder.
You need to go online and tell everyone you're a homosexual like you are, and that you crook everyone out of money.
How do I crook people out of money?
Easy, your Patreon, and then you're telling people you're 85, 75, 85% of the rights. Right at the
Never.
time.
I never said 80. I need you to be accurate. I never said 85.
75%. 75% is what you said.
70.
Yeah, you need to show proof on that.
Okay, I will. Now, you also said yesterday. Hold on, because you're doing much better than yesterday. Hold on. I'm gonna let you talk. I'm not gonna call you a cocksucker. Just listen. You say you joined my Patreon 5 months ago, yes?
Maybe.
Okay, no, that's not maybe. It's yes or no.
Maybe.
I need you to be honest, because I'm being honest.
I don't know if it's 4 or 5 months.
Okay, so So give me an estimate. When did you join my Patreon?
5 months.
Okay. Stop right there. 5 months ago was what? July? More or less?
Not quite.
Okay. So let's say August, right? August, September, October, November, December. Let's say August. Now this is the problem that I have with you, sir. If I sign up for a Patreon and the person that's giving me the sports information is not really that good, I am not gonna stick around for 5 months. The reason why did you stick around? I'm not finished speaking, man. Stop interrupting me. I'm not finished speaking. I'm gonna mute you. You know what I'm saying? You have to let me talk. You see, when I say stuff, it bothers you because. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna let you talk. What do you have to say about that? Why did you stay on my Patreon for 5 months if I'm not really that good?
Because A, it's only money, and B, I want to fucking figure out how many times you actually lie to people, and you tell them you're 70% of the time right.
So it took you 5 months to figure that out.
Dude, I'm not on here all the time fucking looking, and I can tell how much you lie.
So in those 5 months, I just been wrong.
I'll join it for another 5 months if I have to, just to prove to other people that you're a crook.
Okay, so you're gonna stay there for 5 more months. How are you willing to prove it when you're asking me to jump on my Patreon and show people? What are you doing to show people that I'm a real crook?
What am I doing? I don't have a page like you, or I should expose you. I should actually get a YouTube
channel. Okay. Now I want you to shut the fuck up. I'm gonna go to my Patreon and I'm gonna show people my pics, okay?
Yeah, you do.
But this is what I want you to do, cocksucker. After I show people, listen.
You're telling everyone on the line that other buddies should just pick one team and stick to that because you don't want them to feed out other people bullshit. You're just lying to people, bro. That's all you're doing. You should pick one team and one team only. Your parlays never fucking hit.
All right, can I talk? Can I talk?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna show people my Patreon. I'm gonna show people all of my picks, and we're gonna review it, and we're gonna see the percentage right here on live. Now, after I'm finished, I need you to admit that you are a cocksucker. Are you gonna do that after I'm finished? If I'm able to prove what I'm saying is correct. If I'm able to disprove you, would you admit to the people that you are a cocksucker? Yes or no?
I want you to tell everyone too that you block all your fucking haters. That's why none of them show up.
No, I block people who talk shit, like you.
You're like, I went 23-0. Where are all the fucking haters, bro? You block them all.
Did I not go 23-0? Yes or no?
No.
That's what I'm saying. You
show the proof.
Okay, I am. All right. Now I need you to shut the fuck up. I'm gonna show the proof. All right. Don't talk.
Quit telling me to shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. What's your ritual? Fucking dinner time?
Okay. Yes. That was funny. That was really funny. Are you even American?
No.
See, I'm saying you're not even American, so I can't talk to you. I'm sorry. The guy's not even from this country. This is what I mean. All right, so let's go to my Patreon, and we're gonna show people what I've done in the month of December, and we can actually go before that. What I was saying yesterday was that I give out a lot of stuff. Like this is when I went 23-0. That was in 2020. Let me just show him that. So that way he can. I'm gonna call him back because I want to hear out of his mouth. I am a cocksucker. I can't wait for him to say it because he is. But this guy called me like 5 times yesterday, and he's calling me like 5 times today. This guy's obsessed with me, man. And then I stood there for 5 months because it's only money. I'm like, really? If somebody's lying, you're gonna keep paying them? What the fuck? Weird. All right, so let's see. Oh, perfect day. Let me see how much money I made today. This one. You can't hit one parlay. Yeah, you're so bad. Okay, sure. These people don't say nothing credible, man. You see, I posted this crickets because all the people that talk shit, and then we deliver. Of course, I'm gonna go on my bad streaks. I mean, I'm fucking human. I'm not a fucking Jesuit. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the outside looking in. Look at this one, 63 points. As the Bills fall to 6-3 in the 63rd NFL season. Ooh. That's me laughing at my doubters. Doubters, go kill yourself. I want to go back to when he joined, right? He said August. So we're going to go back to when he joined. And let's see if I'm really a fraud or a scammer, if I'm really just misleading people, if I'm not really doing what I'm saying I am, you know? Congrats, Parlay Tier. I want you guys to see this, right? All right. Hopefully that cocksucker is watching. Look at this. This was on October 11th. This goes on my parlay tier. You guys are gonna get it for free. It doesn't really matter now because the Philadelphia Eagles are doing so good right now that even if you place a bet on them. But October 11th at 3:39, right? So this is my future. I put out that the NFC Championship possible winner. I had the Eagles to win the NFC. Notice Lincoln Financial Field equals 103. Right, this is the 103rd NFL season. I still got to do some more research to see if the Eagles are going to go to the Super Bowl. But this is before they went on that crazy run. This is way before. This is back in October. And we pointed out that Jalen Alexander Hurts, his name is 212, like how the Super Bowl's on February 12th. And I think the Eagles do have the best chance to go to the Super Bowl this year. I still got to do some more research. But this is a prediction that I made back in October, okay? So, this was way back before they had that crazy run, right? You know, the phone line is open. If anybody else wants to call in and talk about something else while I do this, I'm trying to go back to August when that cocksucker joined Patreon. He claims he's been there for. He said I can't hit. This is what I'm saying. He said I can't hit parlays for shit. He said because he said he's been there for 5 months. So this was October 6th. So he was on my Patreon when this happened. So let's see. This is a 4-leg parlay. The Yankees, the 49ers, the Texas Rangers, and the Indianapolis Colts. Right, 2 underdogs and 2 favorites. 4-leg parlay. But yeah, he said he probably didn't see this one. I don't know. He probably was sleeping. I want you guys to read what I wrote right here. Send a tip, you guys. We are 9-0 this week. Maybe his internet wasn't working around October. You the GOAT, my nigga. Never stop this shit. I gotta lock in with the parlay tier now. Let's read the comments from the people. Let's see what the people are saying. Let's fucking go, my nigga. Do you post your tickets when you place them? Good shit. Will you be focusing on MLB playoffs, Arthur? You the GOAT, my nigga. Never stop this shit. I gotta lock in with the parlay tier now. Definitely will be upgrading to the parlay tier. Okay. You know, how easy they forget. How easily they forget. I'm sending you a tip tomorrow once I cash out of Bovada. Trust. Okay. I never got that tip, but whatever. So this was 8-0. So okay, so this is what I'm saying. When I say I'm 70%, this is what I mean. If I go 9-0, I can't believe I have to do this for these fucking trolls. Again, cocksucker, y'all know you're watching, right? I want you to call back and say I am a cocksucker. That's what you have to do. You wanted me to do this, so I'm doing it. All right, this is October 5th. We are 8. We're going to review everything. Don't think that I'm just going to October 5th because this is when we did good. We're going to look at everything. We're going to do the percentages. Whatever you guys want, I'll do. We are 8-0 this week. And like I said, the New York Yankees will split the series against the Texas Rangers and finish the season 99-63. We also avoided the 77-85 trap with the Boston Red Sox. We definitely did. Aaron Judge finishing the season with 63 home runs was our only incorrect prediction this week, and that was because the New York Yankees decided to sit him for the last game of the season. Anyways, send a tip if you appreciate our work ethic, as we shall continue to deliver excellence this NFL season and MLB postseason. And also, remember, I do offer a parlay tier for those interested. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. TBE, the best ever. Yes, you called that first. Great work again. Okay. Yeah, this is the what is that? That's a 4-leg parlay. Did I hit? I don't think so. Probably not. I would have posted it. I gotta verify it. So you guys can look it up. Pause the video. October 5th. See if these picks hit. I don't know. I don't remember. Look at this. Automatic fade. Do not be a fool and fall for this gematria trap. The Boston Red Sox can lose to the Tampa Bay Rays and finish the season 77-85. I don't think that happens. Instead, the Boston Red Sox should pick up that 43rd home win because Tampa Bay Rays equals 43. And that's exactly what happened. Let's read the comments. Taking the Red Sox, any thoughts on the call? You took the Red Sox, too bad. I didn't tell you to take the Red Sox. Red Sox lost. Well done. Glad I hedged my bet. I'm still too cheap to jump on the other tier. Don't worry about it. How come I can't see the TF? Okay. So. I went 9-0. The guy said that I'm terrible. I can't hit parlays. I just showed you guys a 14 parlay. Dia perfecto. That's perfect day in Spanish. Congrats on the Yankees becoming 99-61 for the season, like how number 99 has 61 home runs this season. All right, so we had the Yankees. You nailed every single one of these games. Congrats on the Yankees and the San Francisco 49ers. Oh, another parlay. You on fire. He's on a roll. Wow. I am definitely a deceiver and a fraud, man. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? This guy Arthur is a fucking liar, man. All he does is lie to the people. Look at this. He probably just edited this. Congrats on the Minnesota Vikings and the over. Oh, that's a parlay. 6 likes. Oh, that's probably a Photoshop. That's probably not really a like. Congrats on the Cincinnati Bengals. Great decode, Arthur. Shout out to Marco. Right. That's probably a screen Photoshop as well. I'm proud of you, Simple Truth. You're finally taking ideas in and listening to people. That's all we ever wanted. I've always done that. I just don't listen to trolls. This was an easy one. Cooper Kupp fell to 10-3 in the 103rd NFL season. Two-leg mathematics. Man, I'm really bad at this. All these perfect days. For those of you that are not on my Patreon, when I put perfect day, that means I got everything correct. So whenever you see a perfect day, that means I was on the money. So September, we almost there. He said he joined in August, so we almost there. I don't know. You joined in August and you didn't take advantage of none of this stuff. Wow. I don't know what to do for you, man. You want me to give you your milk in a bottle too? I don't know what else to do for you, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My apologies for the inconsistencies. We will get back on track. Okay, so I probably hit a bump this week. Let's see. And baseball is not that easy, But like I said, we always get back on track. You guys realize that Canada is not calling in, right? Call in, cocksucker. I want you to tell the people how you're a cocksucker. Remember, that was the bet. This was the first game of the season. Remember, September 8th. What was it? The Rams were playing the Cowboys. The Cowboys, yeah. And I wrote, I just knew Sean McVay will fall to 5-1 on week ones because that is such a big number with the Rams. Rams equals 51. Yep, it is. Thank you for your support. The NFL is way easier to decode than baseball. Hopefully we get back on track with the baseball. We're doing so well in August. Sunday NFL games will be posted. Tomorrow will be alert. Okie dokie. This is what I found. Rams are 5-0 in week 1 under Sean McVay. Rams equals 51. This was Money in the Bank. And they keep bringing up that the coach is 5-0. Yeah, that's what they do. They like to put it in your face. Exactly, because Rams equals 51. Right? So we're almost there, almost in August, when the cocksucker joined. I don't know. What is he upset about? He said, I can't hit parlays for shit. He said, what the hell? It's going to be hard for you to expose me, man. It's really hard. Why you think the general of Gematria comes at disrespects me all day? Think about that. The general of Gematria, the guy making $40,000 a month, is worried about what I'm doing. Little old me. I should tell you something. The guy with a $500,000 house is worried about what Arthur's doing. Guy has 3 cars, but he's concerned about me. It's true what they say. Money don't buy happiness. That is so true. Let's see. Okay, August. Right? So I think we went far enough. So we nailed, look what it says right here. So perfect freaking day. We nailed both the daily pick and the additional pick. Thank you for everyone who participated. Send a tip if you want to show your appreciation. Be alert for the additional pick announcement tomorrow. The Houston Astros improved to 6-0 in the season against the Minnesota Twins. And the Los Angeles Angels fell to 2-5 against the Tampa Bay Rays this season. Minnesota Twins equals 60 and Tampa Bay equals 25. Whoa, that is terrible. That's a bad decoder right there. Talk about a scammer and a crook. All right. So, okay, I'm going to call back the cocksucker, and I want him to explain all these perfect days. Let's go. Please pick up the phone call. Please don't curse. And the guy with the 206 area code, if you want to call in, or you want me to call you. I want to call you because I don't want to wake up the sweet lady. Yeah, the guy's not picking up now. You see what I mean? This is what I mean. You know, you guys talk shit, man. I'll give you the platform. I'll give you the time. You guys don't have nothing to say, man. Just talk shit. But what I really want to talk about is why do people continue to say stuff like, and I also want to address, like, call me kinfolk, right? Call me kinfolk. I guess I'm going to have to start doing this. I'm going to have to start policing the community because you guys are saying a whole lot of bullshit. Call me kinfolk. Even after that video that I did, what's going on with Call Me Kinfolk, man? Somebody tell me what's going on. Call Me Kinfolk, right? He put out another video talking about cloning. I don't know what's going on with this guy. I don't know what's going on with this guy, man. Did he delete it? I think he deleted that video. He put out another. Oh, no, he didn't. He's right here. Look at this bullshit he put out. Did ASAP Rocky expose cloning in his new music video? Yo, why you keep doing this, man? Oh my gosh, man. Look, dead and cloned. ASAP Rocky. Jesus Christ! These are the people with the following, and this is the people. All the it's true what they say. You know, being a good person, you don't succeed in life. Being a bullshitter and a deceiver, those are the people who actually excel in life. This guy has 70,000 subscribers, and he's talking about cloning. Wow, amazing, man. But of course, if I say something, I'm just a hater. You're hating. Oh my goodness. You see what I'm saying? You're jealous because he has more followers than you. Like, you know, you guys don't understand. Like, I would delete my channel and start a new one tomorrow. I don't know how many times I gotta say this. I don't care about none of that stuff, man. You guys want me to do that? You want me to delete my channel and start a new one? To show you I don't care about subs? What's the point of having 70,000 subscribers if all of them are stupid? Because you have to be stupid to follow somebody that's talking about cloning. You gotta be stupid. So I don't want 70 dummies following me. 70,000 dummies. I'd rather have, 10,000 intelligent people. So here's the cocksucker. Let's see what he says. Hello? What's going on?
Yo,
Did you see my presentation?
dude, it was brutal, but I'm not going to talk about that anymore. You don't believe in human cloning?
No. Don't stop jumping the subject. You don't want to talk
No,
about.
fuck you, man.
You've been harassing me, telling people that I'm a fraud.
Even read the comments and shit, man. I'm not going to talk about that shit anymore. You're not good at gematria, okay?
I'm not good at gematria, but yeah, you watch me and follow me and pay me. Okay, what else?
You should just pick one game like you're telling Buddy to do. Take your own advice and just pick one game and do it like that. Because when you pick parlays, man, you're terrible.
I just showed you multiple parlays that I hit, didn't I?
Well, you can't even show everyone the 23-0.
That happened in 2020. That's too far back.
Who gives a shit? Show everyone the 23-0 then.
It happened in 2020, my man.
Who gives a shit?
That's too far back. It's gonna be
23-0.
okay. That's what you want me to do. Then what? Then what else I'll do?
Show everyone the 23-0 and then we'll talk.
And then what are you gonna say after that?
Then we'll talk about fucking human cloning because you're retarded if you don't think human cloning.
I'm the retarded one. Okay, I'm not gonna pick up your phone calls anymore. You're too dumb. Have a good one.
Dude, you're fucking retarded.
Yep, you're right. You're the clone. Yo, these people are fucking crazy, yo. What's going on in the world? We are really hopeless, man. We are fucking doomed. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put the number in the chat in case you guys want to call in. 646-986-0958. Please don't talk about stuff like that because you're setting us back a lot of years, man. Anybody that's been following me since 2020 know I went on 23 run. All right, that is public knowledge. I don't have to prove that. That is public knowledge, my man. I gained a lot of haters after that. J Money. All right, somebody says to show the 23-0. Y'all really want me to go back to 2020? I'll do it. I'm gonna do it. I'll do it. Whatever. Hello?
What's up?
What's going on, my brother?
I was actually in New York with you guys.
What's going on? Can you speak a little bit louder?
Yeah, just wait, trying to be quiet. Can you hear me good now?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I was just, I was with you there on 9/11 in New York.
Oh, it was a pleasure, man.
Yeah, and, I've actually called into your show maybe like a year ago.
Okay.
And I was talking about like sacred geometry, and I was also mentioning the idea, like, that these sports games and the names of the players today were thought of like a long time ago.
Say that one more time.
So you know how we look at the scripting and we say, all right, it's all obviously rigged, and way more players have to know it's rigged than just the quarterback and the coach.
Yes. Yes.
Way more, right?
Yes. All of them.
Now,
I say all of them, but let me hear what you have to say.
Well, if you think about it, right, that means that these players would have been raised for the purpose.
I think the majority of them are.
Now, what goes in tail with raising these players is, all sorts of ancient mind control stuff that, we don't really know about too well. And, there's also things like steroids and obviously everything that they need to pay for to give their child or whatever an edge. Tutors, personal trainers. This is all taken care of because we're dealing with a cult that creates money out of thin air. So there's no such thing as resources being out of reach for them, right?
Yes.
So they have all the money they can possibly need. They, control these religions and created languages and calendars that we all abide by. So my theory is that instead of them coming up with the plans for, LeBron James's championship while he was alive, I think that his name and that chosen birthday is hundreds of years old because of how important people like LeBron James or Michael Jordan, like, think about the amount of human focus and attention on those two individuals alone.
I mean, that is good. That is a fantastic point that you're making. But also think about how LeBron James was born exactly 201 days after the conclusion of the 1984 NBA season. He was born 201 days after the NBA finals ended. So think about it. After the finals ended, LeBron wasn't even born yet. He was still in his mom's stomach. But they already knew that he was going to be born on December 30th. So they had already his birthday scripted. They had everything scripted before, 201 days before.
Now, look, dude, you know how Tom Brady, 201 years after the country?
Yes, think about that as well. Yes.
Now, look, that means, and look, the country, I couldn't really give you a 201 with the creation of it, besides, like, the Boston Tea Party and James Madison. But, that is a ritual out of the Book of Revelations, the Church of Philadelphia and the Key of David, and, the Philadelphia equals 61, just like church does, right? And it equals 223, like the Synagogue of Satan. These are biblical riddles. And the Bible predates, the King James Bible came out in 1611. Country was founded over 100 years later, right? So I'm just saying, dude, like, if there's no, like, why wouldn't you plan out 500 years in advance when you're making this language?
I think they are doing that. I think they are.
Yeah, and that raises a really weird and strong question, is that because it's the turn of the millennium, remember they decided that Jesus lived in the year 0 AD, whatever that means, and they decided that pretty much in the year 1582 with the Gregorian calendar, they made that 0 point Jesus. Mm-hmm. So this, because you have to understand, this is all in the backdrop of grand celestial cycles that Manly P. Hall referred to as the Great Year. Are you familiar with that concept of the Great Year?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, and this is these are like age-old questions about. Well, before I get way off track, I just wanted to reiterate that there's no way that these people aren't planning hundreds of years in advance, and the fact that we turned from the 20th century into the 21st century and the year 2000, that's like a huge point, because instead of it being a 19, it's a 2. Okay. At the very beginning, right? Like that's huge when you consider how how many years is 2,000 years.
But we have a lot of examples already with how they like think about Kobe Bryant. So something that I spoke about when he died was the fact. Remember when they said about the school he went to was established 126 years before, I think before he was born or before he died, something like that. It was I don't remember exactly, but. They I think I'll look it up. Let me just look it up because I want to be accurate. When Lower Merion establishment day, because 126 that was a huge number with his death. So Lower Merion High School. Yeah, he died on 126, but the high school he went to was established exactly 126 years before he died. So that just goes to show you, because that was way before he was even born. Yeah, so
You could argue that they created that school
for Kobe Bryant.
the ritual of Kobe Bryant.
Yes,
Right?
that's what I was saying in my other live stream. That's what I'm saying. That's what was so impressive with his death. How they was building these schools way before he was even born, way before his father was born, way before his grandfather was born. And they knew that he was gonna die in 2020 on 126. That is remarkable.
Now think about this, right? So we're dealing with ancient families with lots of money, and the bankers going back to the Knights Templar, surrounding Italy and France and Switzerland, and
Just to finish my point. So yes, from 1894 to 2020 is 126 years. So the school he went to was established 126 years before his death, and that was a huge number with his ritual. And Kobe Bryant was born. What was it? What year he was born? 70, 78? Just look it up. Kobe was born in 78, right? So 1978, let me see how many years is that before he was even born. So that school was founded 84 years before he was even born.
And LeBron James is born 201 days after the 84 finals. So
Yeah, after the 84 finals.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So they're scripting this stuff way in advance, and this is why everything has to be perfect, and this is why every player has to know, because one play, all it takes is one player to mess it all up, and they can't afford that because this stuff is being scripted way, way in advance.
Yeah, and almost it kind of requires, like, and for them to pull off something like Kobe Bryant or 9/11, they would have to, or like, why wouldn't they plan it for a long, long time? And you can argue.
Yes,
that.
and then the thing about that's also a great point, because you can debate. I mean, I think everybody was in on
Up.
every. Think how many people was in on the 9/11 ritual. Not only were the people in the media, not only were all the governors and all the presidents knew, right? So a lot of people say there's no way to keep a secret in the basketball game where all these players know. Like, think about how many people knew about 9/11, right? All the movies that came out. So all the directors, all the movie writers, all the cartoons that came out and show the predictive programming with 9/11. There was a lot of people who knew about 9/11, and they all were able to keep their mouths shut. I think it's undeniable that everybody in the government knew about 9/11. That's a lot of people. It's also undeniable. Yeah, and it's also undeniable that a lot of people in Hollywood knew about 9/11 because they put it all in the movies, right? And you think about it, there was probably also a lot of important people in the police departments and in the fire departments who also knew about it, and all the people in the media, and all the other people that all the people in the military. There was a lot of people who knew about September 11th before it happened, and they were all
this on for size,
able to keep a secret.
So apparently, one of the rumors out there is that the people that know how to project this type of mind control and stuff, they pretty much say that they can't even wake people up out of it. Like the mind control through 13 years of school and all the cartoons and all the sports and the holidays, all that whole combination of everything is too much for weak individuals to overcome, even with help from the people who did it. Like, that's how powerful this type of spirit suppression is that's in place in our lives. Like, you ever ask, why those people in New York kept on walking by and stuff? It's because the amount of trauma and abuse that they've undergone just by being a normal person and experiencing school away from their parents and all that stuff, all the stresses and stuff. Yeah, it's really damaging, and it kind of, like this, the whole idea of the dollar bill symbolism. You can look at that symbol in two ways. You can look at it like they're building a pyramid to cover up that light at the top of it, or we're ripping down the pyramid to reveal the light that's being blocked by those hard bricks, which represent ego. So basically, people's egos are trained to be ostriches with their head in the sand. And, you can beat them up, fucking torture them. They're not going to like wake up. Like it really is like a personal, internal endeavor. And it just means that we're like really special right now, like in human history, like people like us, even, the people who fight in these, in this conspiracy revealment movement. There's lots of people that want to get the word out and stuff, and a lot of us fight with each other. And we are still dealing with all these traumas that were done to us, just like everybody else is. Just keep that in mind, when you go back and forth with Zach, because Zach he'll never let up with his ego. And you almost
no.
have
The thing about Zach is in person he's one thing, and then behind the computer he's another thing. And he I don't know why maybe because sometimes I think he's bored. He comes on my channel and he leaves these comments and tries to belittle what I'm doing over here. I don't understand why he feels the need to do that. Because when I met him in person, I shook his hand, I took a picture with him, and I let him know how I didn't want any beef. I thought he said he wanted to bury the hatchet, but he was all a lie. It was all a deception. He was just doing that for the cameras. He comes on my channel and he does this to a lot of people, right? So after the 9/11 event, he went back to Washington and he started talking about Angel Baby and talking about Richard from Facebook and talking about Derek. So I'm like, wow, all these people who were so helpful to you during the event, now you get back home and you want to bash all of them. Now he probably has his reasons, but there's no reason to bash anybody publicly, because you have these people's phone numbers, and if you have a problem with them, you can speak to them privately. But he chooses to do it on the internet.
And that I just want to refer to my previous point, is that we've all been victims of this fucking Kabbalistic mind control magic that messes with our emotional
Yeah, but he has to be way smarter than that. He has to know.
Well, you know what I found out? Dude, so I don't know if you caught it, but he had a live stream where it was revealed on the live stream that the reverse ciphers were in the Secret Teachers of All Ages.
And he missed that.
Yeah, so I think that, like me, I don't really read all these different occult books. I just skim through them. I believe that Zach kind of puts out the impression like he reads these books on the occult. And I don't even know, like, how do you miss the reverse ciphers when you read it?
Exactly.
And it takes you 2 years
to even uncover it. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And then he criticizes people for trying to expand the work when that's what got us to this place in the first place. Is people expanding the work, because we said, according to him, he only knew about the forward ciphers. So if everybody who learned this from him would have just said, you know what, he doesn't teach the reverse gematria, let's not even look into it, we would have never found out about reverse gematria.
And see, I think that Zach's a pretty good guy, I guess.
That's what I was saying. That's why it's so confusing, because I'm like, man, in person, this guy seems like a decent human being, but then he has this other side to him.
Well, you said it's behind the computer, right?
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. If he really has a sincere problem with these people that he exposes online, like he talks about his own mother and talks about his own sister. Like, I'm pretty sure he has his mother's phone number. He has his sister's phone number. He has Richard's phone number, Angel Baby's phone number. He has my phone number because he just texted me saying that I'm a bitch before this live stream started. So he has everybody's phone numbers. Why do you have to make a live stream and put this out there? It's almost like he's doing it for entertainment purposes. He doesn't really feel this way, because if you really felt this way, you would take it up with the person in private and try to fix the problems in private. But no, he wants his audience to know about it because he's more of an entertainer. I don't really think he feels this way about the people who he bashes online.
Consider the amount of people that negatively try to impact Zach and his message and his work. So fending that off, you kind of have to build up some type of fucking arrogance, and you know again, we all are victim to this fucking mind control
Yeah, but
sorcery.
I
And
can't agree.
it's not an excuse forever.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
just
That's what I'm saying.
understand.
You can't use that.
Understand.
What are you gonna say that forever? You can. Everybody's not like that here. I don't like. For example, I don't do that at all. Like, if I have a problem with anybody, like I have Kathy's phone number, right? I have Dan Numerical Line's phone number, right? Now I don't have a lot of people's phone numbers, but those are the people in the community that I have their phone number. If I have a problem with Kathy, I'm not gonna come on a live stream and say that her husband doesn't love her, or that that she doesn't, her family doesn't love her, or that she's a terrible person. Like, if I have a problem with Kathy, I'm gonna call up her. I'm gonna call up her phone, and I'm gonna let her know. Listen, I don't think you should have did this on this day, and maybe if you improve this, we'll have our issues will be resolved. So that's what I'm saying. Why he can't do that? He's a grown man. He's an adult. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm not really defending Zach when he does something wrong, and all I'm really saying is it's like we honestly we have very high expectations of Zach because of the important work that he's done. Right? Would you agree? Like we I mean,
The thing is, I think a lot of people turn the other cheek because of how valuable gematria is and how grateful they are that he taught it to the world. So
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter what he does. People are so grateful that that knowledge came to their life that they're willing to listen to him telling people to commit suicide and telling people that everybody has a racist side and bashing all these good people in the community. People are willing to overlook all that just because he told people that A equals 1 and B equals 2. And he realized that now. That's why he even behaves like a celebrity. I mean, if you saw him down when he came down to New York, he was signing autographs like a celebrity. I mean, what the fuck is that about? I will never sign anybody's autograph. If somebody comes up to me with a book, with my book, and says sign my book, I'm gonna say no. You know why? Because I'm not a celebrity. I'm not Tom Cruise. You know what I'm saying? So he
I didn't get his autograph. Just so everybody knows, I didn't get Zach's
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
autograph.
He behaves like a celebrity. He thinks he's a celebrity, and that's why he thinks he can say stuff, and nobody
Hey,
like.
hey man, it's
I can't
fine.
wait. I can't wait for September 11, 2023 because he made a promise to me. He said that he's gonna call me a bitch in person, and I want to see how that's gonna turn out for him. I can't wait for that day to come.
Well, look, we're gonna have the tinfoil gloves. We're gonna throw a boxing event, and we're gonna
Yeah,
make
but I
sure
really
we
want
at
to use
least
my
meet up
fists.
some.
I really want to use my fists. So maybe MMA. I don't want to box.
Well, the tinfoil. Oh, I know. I'd rather full
Martial arts.
contact fight too.
I like martial arts. Bro. I like that.
Well, boxing is really an exhibition. It's not a real fight.
Yeah, but I
You
want to
know.
really fight. I want to really fight
Yeah.
because the guy. He's showing people that he's a fraud. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people upset with him. I don't like what he said about Kathy. I think that was disrespectful. I think he needs to get punched in the face for that. Kathy is a beautiful person. She has put a lot of effort for this community, and I don't think he should have disrespected her. Also, what he said about Rich, maybe he has his issues, but Rich, you saw how Rich was acting out there. He was busting his ass, wasn't he?
Yeah, and I don't know everybody in the community too well. Just so you
Well,
know.
Rich,
So
Rich,
like,
Rich is the guy from Facebook, and he was the guy.
did you do a live stream the other day with Zach for his birthday?
No,
Rich's
I
birthday,
actually, I'm gonna put his picture on the screen. Rich is a
Okay,
really,
'cause
really nice
did he
person.
give out cards? Because I
Yeah,
got
that
cards.
guy.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Okay.
guy.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Yeah, that guy. What was your opinion about him?
Oh well, honestly, I kind of like have like a grudge against people that are like significantly older than me
Oh, okay,
because of the shitty situation that everybody's in.
okay.
So he's just an older guy. So I just don't think too highly of people that are too much older than me, and that's just like a personal ego.
Oh, okay, no problem. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
All right.
and yeah, and like I don't really see bad things about people as something that keep them away from me. It's just like, all right, this is what I got to deal with. You know, it's not like a hate thing. I'm just saying, like, I don't really. A lot of older people. I hate when older people try to give me wisdom when I fucking get wiped the floor with them most of the time on any subject. That whole respect your elders thing, when the elders of this world are fucking nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's a shitty situation, dude. It's so you know, I am grateful for Zach for giving the knowledge, but I don't give him the little bit of leeway that I do because of that reason. I give it to him because I know everybody needs the fucking little bit of leeway. We're all kind of we're all like, when it comes down to it, dude, we're not defending what's right. We're not doing what's right. You know, we're being we're all slaves, dude. We're all doing a piss poor job at stopping this stuff.
We are, and it's unfortunate. You're absolutely right. 2023 is coming up, and it looks like this movement it's actually going backwards instead of going forward. I thought after September 11th, I thought we was making a step forward. Actually, we're not,
Well,
because
put it this way. You know, what I learned is that, you know, the universe is awareness, and I think our solar system is designed to kind of have like a time limit. So if we don't get our shit together, the big asteroid's gonna come and wipe us out. And if we would just work together, we would have the technology to avoid it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's literally like God's way of keeping cancer contained throughout the universe. So pretty much it's either we're not going to infect the rest of the cosmos with our shit. So we got that going for us.
all right. Let me try to get some more people in, because I see that Sports Gematria is here. Let me see what he says. All right. Have a good one, man. Thanks for the call. Okay, so the phone line is open. I just saw Sports Gematria in the channel, in the chat. If Sports Gematria wants to call in, there's a couple of things I want to say to you. I don't have any problem with you, but there are a couple of things that I disagree with your channel that I want to just let you know personally, directly. I have said in the past that I like channels like Sports Gematria that do stuff like this, that see something wrong and bring shed light on it. But what I feel about you, Sports Gematria, is I think you attack the same person over and over again, and I think you should improve in certain areas of your videos. But your videos get a lot of support because you do a pretty good job at exposing people, but you have to improve in certain areas, and I want to talk about that with you if you want to call in. Am I promoting trolls? No, I don't think a person is a troll. You guys are confusing the term trolls. If I disrespect, okay, you see where it says Gematria Fake News 56? To me, that's a troll. Somebody that will name themselves after a different channel and then put the 56 in there. To me, that's trolling. If I say, for example, if I say, and I apologize, Jay Cook. I'm just gonna use you as an example, right? If I say Jay Cook the chef is if I say Jay Cook the chef is ugly, and he's a bitch, right? Now, I just said that to Jay Cook. Jay Cook didn't do anything to me, but I said that about Jay Cook, right? Now, if Jay Cook responds to me, am I going to call Jay Cook a troll? Am I going to say that Jay Cook is promoting trolls because he's acknowledging other events where I've called out people and said things about people? No, Jay Cook, he has the right to defend himself, especially if somebody's coming at him for no reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the only person. I mean, think about it. Just, you guys have to use your own brain. Think about it. No, Jay Cook, I like you, man. My bad. I didn't want to. Just you're the person. My bad. I'll use somebody else. I'll use somebody else. Sorry, Jay Cook. You see, this person is the troll. This person from Canada. This is the definition of a troll. The guy has called me over and over and over again and over and over. He wants to talk about cloning now. He says that I'm a crook. Now he moved past that. Now he wants to talk about this. You see, that's the definition of a troll. That's the real definition of a troll. A troll is not somebody that responds to negativity. That's not what a troll is. But somebody that calls me 20, 30, 40 times to say the same shit over and over again, that's a troll. That's a troll. Okay, Sage Cyril, right? So if I say, Sage Cyril, you are ugly, and you respond to me, I can't say Sage Cyril is a troll. Sage Cyril is a person that's defending herself. When the guy comes on my channel and says that I'm a student, that I should know this because this and this, I mean, he's trying to get me wild up. He's because it's not about trying to help me, because that's not help. Because he could have just texted me like how, and then this is the thing, right? After I respond to him, then all the real side comes out. You're a bitch. You're this. You learn from me, and that's when the real negative energy comes out of him. And I can tell, when you leave these comments supposed to be helping me, you leave the negativity on those comments, and you don't even realize it. The negative energy is felt through your writing. You see what I'm saying? So stop using the word troll. That word is, you guys have to use it correctly. A troll is not somebody like Sports Gematria. I don't think he's a troll. He's somebody that's trying to point out certain things. Look, this, and this. You said this, you said this, you said this, you said this, you said this. The problem I have with Sports Gematria is that he uses clips. I think he should use the entire video. And I don't think you should be attacking the same person over and over again. That's what I think. I'm not focusing on other people. If you look at my channel, I don't really like making videos like this. But you gotta understand, these people are very popular in the Gematria community, in the truth community. And if I don't address what they're saying, people are gonna believe it. Look at my videos. I spent, this is what people won't talk about. When I went to the Dominican Republic and I was helping out the people in need, right? You see who's there on the fence? That's Rich, right there in the code, in the rain. And then those are the people that get disrespected. It's unfortunate.
Hello.
What's going on?
Yeah, how you doing?
It's a pleasure to meet you, man. What's going on?
All right. I called you a couple of times, sporadically. Everything that you were saying as far as Zach, when you went through the whole rundown of how he words in his games on Sundays,
Yeah.
what you said is what I've been thinking for like the last 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
And I wanted for so much to call him, but I already know he's going to hang up on me because I'm a very, very logical dude. So when somebody says something or I read something, I read it the way it's supposed to be read. So I was going to call him and break it down from front to back. I already know he's going to hang up on me. He's going to call me a troll.
Yeah.
Because most of the people...
How can you call somebody? You can't. That's what I'm saying. He calls everybody a troll that disagrees with his dishonesty. But go ahead, continue.
Right. Most of the people who call, they try to make a point, but it seems like they can't get it out their mouth, and he knows how to shut them up. He wouldn't be able to shut me up. The only thing he would do is probably hang up on me or whatever it is.
Or call your troll.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like on Sundays, 10 to 12 games that come on. 7 of them, he'll say, you might want to hedge a dollar on this, and you might like this to go with a couple of other games that you might like. When out of the 10 to 12 games that come on Sunday, he's only given about maybe 2 to 3 picks. So now, if you're saying about 7 games, you might want to hedge with some of the other games that he pretty much say he's picked that you might like. So almost every game is a hedge. So what I'm supposed to hedge with? This game or that game?
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I said in my rundown. This is why I get criticized for the way I do my stuff, right? When on my Patreon, what I do is I give out a pick, and sometimes I'm wrong, and sometimes I'm right, but I make a pick, and I don't tell people to bet on both teams because that doesn't make sense. One of them has to win. And when he says close call, that doesn't make sense because, first of all, you're not a handicapper. you are a sport gematria teacher. So you're supposed every team, every game, one team has 100% chance of winning. There is no close call because it's not even. The odds are not even because the games are scripted. So before the game starts, there's already a winner. Our job is to decode who that winner is. So there is nothing close about either game. Now, what can be close is how some certain numbers can play on both sides. Like today with the Colts game, the 15 could have played on both sides. So this is what I used to do. In cases like that, I would just leave that game alone and say, you know what, I'm not giving out a pick. I'm sorry, wait for tomorrow. But what happened was when I started doing that, people kept unsubscribing because I would go and give out two picks a week. And people were like, I'm not going to pay for this shit. You only gave us 2 picks this week. So people was demanding me to do a pick every day. But what I was trying to tell people is every day, the riddles are not going to be as clear. So what I did was to prevent people from leaving, I gave them what they wanted. You want to pick every day? Here's a pick. But like I told you, every day is not the riddle is not going to be as clear. Like yesterday with the Buccaneers game, that riddle was very clear. It was a clear 35 ritual. Why can't people just wait for games like that?
Right.
No, they want to pick every day. They want to decode. They want you to decode every single game. That's not the best way to make money in this business. The best way to make money in this business is by picking one game with the best riddle and putting a decent amount of money on that game. And that's what I do. The other day, I put $500 on the Lakers, and I won $500.
Against the Nuggets, right?
Yeah, against the Nuggets. I think I posted that ticket. I don't know if you saw it.
I ain't like them against the Nuggets.
Yeah, because that game was tricky, but I saw what was obvious about that game, and I went with that, and I made some money. I think that's the best way. Instead of me trying to run down through all the games in the schedule and say, like this can happen, this can happen, this can happen, this can happen. You're not gonna get everything correct. But what I don't like about what Zach does is that after the game is over, he tells people that he won, which is a lie.
Yeah, but that be eating me up because after I looked at all his notes and everything, and I be having to go back into the notes because when I see him posted on YouTube, I'm like, I know I didn't just read that. I gotta go back and read it just to make sure that I know that what he's saying ain't true.
That's what I'm saying. That shit is crazy. But then if you say that, then you're a troll. No, he's not you're actually the troll because you're trolling people. You're lying.
On Thursday, he's like 80-90%. Now, I give him that. On Thursday, with that 35 riddle, he's on point with that.
Yes, that is true. 35 plays a lot on Thursdays, but that's not something that you want to. You don't want to bank on that every Thursday because sometimes that doesn't come through. There are other things that you should look into. But that's what I'm saying.
At least 8 out of 10 times he's been right with that.
And he should be because that is a consistent pattern in the NFL. But what I'm saying is, he should just do that, right? He should just decode Thursday games.
True. And check this out. Now he wants to try to get more people on the Patreon for the sports. So now he's trying to advertise on YouTube to get more people on his Patreon. Then once he gets more people on his Patreon, they start asking him questions because they're not understanding. Just like people that have been following him as long as we've been following him. I've been following him about 5 years, and it's confusing to them. So they start calling them dumbasses and all this other stuff. You just recruited these people on your page, and you're not giving them specific details on the game. They're supposed to ask you questions. They don't know nothing about gematria, and they're trying to learn. So now you insulting them when you're clearly not giving a clear pick. It's just crazy.
Well, the thing is, the reason he does that, let me explain to you why he does that. He never used to do that before. Because I've been around for a long time and I used to see how he used to decode games. He used to give out a pick. But what happened was when he started getting a lot of stuff wrong, and people kept making videos saying, "Look, he said this team was gonna win. Oh my God!" And then he started losing a lot of subs that way. So now what he does is he gives out a conclusion and he shows both sides. He never used to do that before, right? When he told people that the Cubs was gonna win the World Series, and it was all connected to 108, because Major League is 108, whatever. He wasn't telling people to pick multiple teams to win the championship. We stuck with the Cubs. and the Cubs won, and that's why a lot of people, validated for him when he told people that the Astros was going to win the World Series over the Dodgers, and it was going to be heat. It was going to be water versus fire in the World Series. He didn't say put some money on the Dodgers. He said take the Astros, and he was right. You see, he used to give out picks, but then he started getting a lot of stuff wrong. And the trolls is what made him do what he does now.
I think he knows more than he leads on.
And that's another thing that I always question. I'm like, okay, so how is it that you was doing this before, but you can't do it now?
I personally think somebody got to him because I know a situation where somebody was giving out some very, very valuable information that a lot of people was benefiting off of. Feds came to that door. So now, when the feds come to your door, right? When they come to your door, they're going to tell you, look, you're not allowed to gamble no more. They're going to tell you you can't gamble no more, but what we're going to let you do is give out some picks. But you're going to give out some winners, and you're going to give out some losers so that the people can pick and choose which ones they want to pick or not. If they get it right or wrong or not, we're going to let you eat this way because you're not allowed to bet no more. They will do shit like that.
Yeah, I don't have any proof to say that that's what's going on, but
I do. I know somebody personally. It wasn't about sports betting, but it was something else. Okay. They will come. But you think that if somebody was on there that had a pattern that was just pretty much 95 to 100% correct, you don't think you think you're going to be able to just make money like that? You know how many people would be subscribed to you?
Yeah, but the thing is, they do a good job at censoring this work. So even if they didn't do that, it'll be hard for him to really go super viral because they've done a good job at tarnishing, his channel and my channel and all the other Gematria channels. But this is the thing that disturbs me about him. It's not that he can't get stuff right. It's all the lying, it's all the attacking on the good people in the community. Yeah. That's what really bothers me about him. I don't really care too much about him. The only reason I have to talk about him is because he is Zachary Hubbard. He does have 80,000 subs. A lot of the people who follow me follow him. So this is why when he says something about me, I have to address it. You know why? Because people are gonna start asking me questions like, "Oh, wow, I guess Zach was right about you because you're not saying nothing." You know what I'm saying? That's why. But and it's been a lot of people who have called me in the last few days saying to say something. I'm like, that's none of my business. I'm not gonna say anything. But now I see that he's really coming after me, so I'll show him, that I'm not the one. You know what I'm saying? I'm very transparent. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and when I'm right, I'm right. But he wants to make it seem like he's always right and he always has like a upper hand on me, which is bullshit because he takes a lot of the shit that I write. Like, think about it, in the World Series this year, right? He was you was on his Patreon during that time?
Yeah, I've been on his Patreon for about 5 years.
Okay, who did he have for the World Series? Be honest.
Which year? Last year?
This year, Phillies and Astros. Wasn't he telling people about Philadelphia and how the economy might crash if they won?
Yeah, but I also remember before the season even started, he was talking about the Angels too.
The Angels, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I made a video showing people why the Astros was going to win on the anniversary of the Astro World tragedy. Was he talking about that at any point before my video?
No.
He wasn't.
And he'll start out like maybe a month or two before the season starts, maybe 2 or 3 months before the season starts. He'll have a scenario, and then he'll change it about 2 or 3 times from the time the season starts to the middle of the season. And then when the season is over, he'll say, "We nailed this. We had it from the start." No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
It's all bullshit. But that's what I'm saying. He takes a lot of my stuff, and then he writes stuff like he said in the one of his videos. He said that I don't have a resume. I don't have a resume, but yeah, you steal all of my shit. I was the only person in this entire community that's told people about the Astros being connected to the Astro World Festival and how it was 666 games after the Astro World album came out. I was the only person that made that observation, right? After I made that video, he took that and made his own video and didn't give me any credit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes him a scumbag. Because if I take something from somebody, I'm going to give that person credit, no matter who it is. Go ahead.
That Astro shit is connected to a lot of different things other than just sports, too.
Exactly. Because it's always deeper than sports.
Right. But what I did like that he does is the live stream about the games, because we get other people who give some knowledge,
And yeah, and that's another
valuable
thing. When
information.
he has an army of people helping him trying to decode these games. So a lot of times these outcomes are not by him, are by a whole bunch of people. But
I
then
think
he'll
it's
make a
good
tweet
because
saying congrats to the winners. Meanwhile, it was really you or somebody else who called in with the information.
right. I like it because you sometimes it could be some specific person that you just resonate with, which is good.
But this is the
then you
problem with
start
that.
lying about that.
This is the problem. What's your name? What's your name?
Jason.
All right. So Jason, let's say you call me and you tell me why the Astros are gonna win on the Astro World Festival, right? And let's say I tell my people that, right? Then when the game is over and they win, I put out a tweet that says, "Congrats to the winners. We nailed this and we called it Astros on the Astro World Festival," and I don't mention Jason's name. Somebody who's watching this video is gonna say, "Wow, this Zachary Hubbard guy is fucking brilliant. He's fucking intelligent. He's the smartest guy in the world." Meanwhile, it was really Jason behind the smart idea. You see, that's what makes him a crook and a deceiver. Because if I made a live stream, I would say the first thing I'll say is, I want to give a shout out to Jason because he told us about this riddle. That's what I would do in my live stream. I'm not gonna make it seem like it was me that found the work.
And then he started lying about that. Now check this out, right? Before he left to go to New York on 9/11, he was like, he's probably not going to be able to do it for a couple of weeks because he's going to a couple of states or whatever, a few states. When he get back, he's going to start live streaming. Now this is going to happen 3 years now. So now, whatever reason, he said he had to leave 9/11 because he said somebody messed up. I guess his angel baby, she messed up or whatever. So he had to come back. Plus, he said something happened to his house, so he had to come back. But he said as soon as he get into his place, he's going to start the live streaming again. Mm-hmm. Now, 2 or 3 weeks later, he's still saying he's still moving. Like, how it don't take nobody 3 weeks to move in from one house to the next house.
There's a lot of deception with the guy. And it's unfortunate because it's rubbing off on other people in the community. Like, a lot of people call me, saying that I'm just like him. And I'm like, that shit gets me on my fucking nerves because I don't do anything like him. I don't want to even be associated. I wish there was another way that I can expose what's going on without having to use gematria so that I can detach my name from this guy. Because this guy is a fucking fraud. He has proven that. He is very smart. But he's also very money hungry, and it's probably because he has a gold digging girlfriend. His girlfriend likes a lot of expensive stuff. He said that before.
Some of that information, I think he's getting help because that's just too much knowledge and he has too many parallels and too many connections. And if something happens last night,
well, I can't say that because I don't know for sure. But a lot of people do make that claim that he's a fucking agent. But I don't have any proof for that. I don't think, me personally, I don't think that is the case. But you're right about that. It is suspicious. A lot of the shit.
I'm in groups with some real intelligent, real genius dudes, and besides the everyday grind, taking care of the family and things like that. This person he'll take care of this subject, and this person will take care of this subject, and they break this shit down to perfection. And some of the stuff that they break down is like some of the stuff that he break down, but it's like a community of people getting together. He's coming up with this information like instantly, and he's paralleling it to like 5 or 6 or 7 different things, just like off, boom, 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 boom. Somehow, somewhere, you get information from something else other than yourself. You just can't do it like that. You just cannot. Like I said, and if he is, that means that really with the sports, he knows more than he's leading on.
And that's probably why he was so upset that I gave out the Rams, because the Rams were the right pick, and he was probably purposely. Because I find it really, really strange. Because before the game was played, I gave him all of my notes because he kept texting me that day. And I showed him all the notes. I said, how the fuck are you picking the Bengals when all of this lines up this way? And he didn't say a peep about it to the community. I'm like, wait, what's going on with this guy? Because I was showing him how the game was being played exactly 99 days before Aaron Donald's birthday. And how it was synced up with John Madden, who made a skit about the Bengals losing, and how the name of that show lined up perfectly with Joseph Lee Burrow's name, and how the last Super Bowl that John Madden broadcasted was the Bengals. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, How the fuck am I showing him all of this stuff and he's still picking the Bengals? How the hell is that possible? And then he even showed me something that I didn't know that somebody told him about all the St. Louis teams winning, and I think in connection to the number 103 or 102 or something like that. And I'm like, damn, you even know that and found and was able to notice that, and you still telling people to pick the Bengals? What the fuck is going on?
He might not want. I don't know. He might not want the community to be giving out all of these good picks because maybe it's a reflection of him because maybe he's the one who got this stuff started. So maybe he feels like
and probably that's why he wants to divide. I don't know what it is, man. Because I'm like, why is he so? Because this is a very wealthy man now. Right? He's been able to accomplish a lot of wealth throughout the years with his book sales, with his donations, with all the money that he's been able to make on Patreon. So how is it that somebody that has made all of this money already is still trying to take down and tear down people who are not even close to being a threat to him? Because I understand if it was if I was a drug dealer and let's say he was a drug dealer and I was a drug dealer too, and I don't want him selling drugs on my block, that might give him a reason to say, let me hate on this person because he's selling drugs and I'm selling drugs, right? But what he's doing and what I'm doing is, even though it's the same thing, his salary is way higher than mine. Like, I'm nowhere even close to being a competition to this man. So why would he try to tear me down? Derek, just one last point. Derek and all these other people that he attacks are nowhere even near making the amount of money he makes in his community. So why is it that he's so focused on trying to tear everybody down when he's already so up? I don't understand that. That seems like what an agent would do.
And even with the drug game, if it's a person that's able to knock a bunch of people off their blocks,
right? He's actually on the other line. You want me to pick it up?
Huh?
He's on the other line. You want me to pick it up?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Hello?
Arthur.
Yes.
Arthur. Are you a delusional guy? Are you delusional?
Okay, you have to when you say these things, you have to explain why are you saying
let
this.
me explain. So today I left you a comment full of knowledge and information that was all facts, and then you got your feelings hurt and went on the stream and wouldn't pick up the phone while I was calling you, and I don't know, had a big tantrum. And now you're talking about how I'm dividing and tearing down the community. Arthur, here was my thing. I was watching your video this morning, and just like always, I'll drop you useful information, and often you do get your feelings hurt, and I don't know why. I guess I got to start it I need to start a post with, good job, Arthur, but again, I was watching your stream, and I was like, man, he doesn't know anything about Christmas and 35 and 12/25 and 35. All he knows is Tom Brady equals 35. So
can I say something? Let me stop you. Hold on.
No, let's not stop. I'm making the point because this is the comment.
No, but you have to stop you because you're wrong about that. Let me explain myself.
No. I don't need to hear you explain yourself. I've been listening.
We can't have a conversation if you're going to be the. Wait. We cannot have a conversation if you're going to be the only one talking.
Thanks. Did anyone leave a comment for you last week that said, "Thanks, Arthur. You helped me win $40,000 this weekend"?
Fine. You're making people a lot of money. Congratulations.
Did you help anyone
But hold on. If you're gonna say something, you gotta.
That comment was left for me.
You got okay. Fine. Thank you. You gotta let me talk.
Just stop. You don't need to talk. You've been slandering for hours. I just got on here to correct the record.
Okay. I'm gonna have to hang up on you if you don't let me talk. So you say something and you gotta let me respond. You say something and then I'll say something, and that's how we have to.
Arthur, I have had 3 bad NFL weeks this year, 4, 6, and.
Okay, you have to shut the fuck up. I don't want to disrespect you, but you have to be quiet. I don't want to call you out of your name. Just let me talk, and then you say something afterwards. Okay.
Go ahead.
I've explained this multiple times in my videos, right? I'm like for example, the number 42, right? Like if I see a game and it's connected to some racial shaming, I'm just gonna write niggers equals 42, right? I'm not gonna say nigger, slavery, February, Martin, Malcolm X. I'm not gonna say that. I'm tired of that already. I'm only gonna write nigger equals 42. Everybody in the community, it's the same people watching me, right? It's not new. Nobody new watching me. So it's the same people on my Patreon. It's the same people on my channel. I don't have to explain to them all the 35s, okay? So that's wait. You gotta stop. I'm still talking, man. I'm gonna let you talk. Wait.
You're You're not making a good.
All right, wait till I'm done, and then you can rebuttal. If I say 35 and Tom Brady, because I mean that's basically what they would. If you saw the game, that's what that's what the game was about. You have to stop. You have to stop. You have to stop. You have to wait. Wait till I'm finished. You keep interrupting me. Wait till I'm finished. Wait till I'm finished. I got 3 more minutes left. Yes, that is absolutely correct. That is right. But you gotta let me talk.
So that's why I gave you more.
Okay, fine. Thank you for more knowledge. Now I need you to please shush. I don't want to say shut up. I don't want to be rude. Just be quiet and let me talk.
You're being slanderous.
Okay, I'm gonna let you talk, but just let me finish my point. If I'm talking about the number 42, and this is for anybody that's watching, I am not going to explain to you all the 42s because I've done that multiple times in my videos. Now, I do know a lot about 35s. I wrote a book. Did you read my book? Probably not. I wrote all about 35s in my book, all about the number 26. If you read my book, I don't talk about none of those things that I talk about in my videos. But you never read my book, right? All right. Thank you.
I haven't read your book.
All right. So that's it. Let's stop right there. I read both of yours. But you see, you never read my book, so you don't know what I know. So if I say Tom Brady, you gotta stop. That is rude. You keep talking over me. All right. I'm gonna mute you. Because you keep talking over me. I know a lot about 35s, I know a lot about 42. This is what you did on 9/11, right? When I was doing my presentation, and then you wanted me to talk about Tuskegee, right? Talk about Tuskegee. I mean, fine. You want me to talk about that? I'll talk about that. But there's other things in connection to the number 42 that I find that are more interesting, and that a new person might find more interesting. Like, stuff like Jackie Robinson. There's probably people walking the street that don't know nothing about Tuskegee, right? That doesn't mean that I don't know. It just means that I'm choosing to do my presentations differently than you.
Muted right now?
No, you're not muted, but I'm almost done. Just 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Just give me 1 more minute. Okay, give me 1 more minute.
That's why you should tell them that.
Okay, fine. Just give me 1 more minute. This is the last thing I'll say, and the floor is all yours. And I won't interrupt you like you're interrupting me. You're speaking about 35 after the fact, right? In your conclusion, that's what I'm saying. You keep interrupting me. I'm not asking you any questions yet. In your conclusion, you did not, in your whole decode about that Buccaneers game, you did not mention anything about the number 35 until I did.
I talked about it so heavily in the notes before and where it fits in with Christmas. I don't need to write the same thing in every.
Yes, you do. Because the person just called in. Okay. It's almost your turn to speak. The person just called. It was on your Patreon. He was one of your Patreons. He said there's a lot of new people there that don't know gematria at all and just joined for the first time and probably never heard you say anything about 35. So you do have to make that very clear. Okay. You did not know it was a 35 ritual. You was focusing on number 58, right? But after I made my video, that's when you started seeing, oh yeah, it is a 35 ritual. Damn. And look, equals.
That's not what happened, Arthur.
Okay, now the floor is yours. Say all the things that I said. And if you also said that I'm slandering you, you have to be specific. Say everything that I said and tell me what's not true.
Absolutely.
The floor is yours. All right. The floor is yours. The floor is yours. I will not interrupt you like how you interrupted me. Go ahead.
Okay. So again, I was telling you more about where 58 and star fits in with Christmas, the sun's birthday, where the sun is the iagon to the occult, and I equals 35, like the football's the shape of an eye. It's 1225, square root of 35. The sun card's the 19th card of the tarot deck. It's all about the sun. It's the sun's birthday, 1225. And I put out a bunch of videos over the weekend, news videos, sports videos, and I showed how all those numbers fit together. Star, 58, like Brady getting his 58th primetime win, winning with 19 points. It's just I tuned into your video, and I expected to hear you say a lot more about the reason there were 35 points scored besides Tom Brady equals 35.
I just feel like that's really what the game is not really, well.
No, it's not, Arthur. The reason you're saying that. Listen, right in the stream, I said very clearly, the Packers are the team through the Jesus ritual. And again, like I said in the stream when you were going on, when you wouldn't pick up my call, I said, scroll up and read the notes on the Packers game.
I read your notes. It said I'm gonna refresh your memory. The first thing you wrote was
Arthur.
You gotta let. Why you don't let me talk? I'll let you talk. Why don't you let me talk?
I made a video about it. Anyone can go to my channel and watch the video. In the stream, I said the Packers are the pick. Rodgers can become
Okay,
146-74.
fine. We heard you. We heard you. Can you let me talk now? Can you let me talk without interrupting
If
me?
you go to the notes, you'll see that it's bolded and underlined. Now
Okay.
You're gonna give me the floor, so I'm just explaining. I don't
Okay.
need you to talk, Arthur.
I went through your whole. I went through all the games. I'm gonna mute you now because here we go. All right. That's what I'm saying. This guy doesn't know. He doesn't want to let me talk. This is what the same thing. This is the same thing that person did yesterday. They talk, and they don't let you talk. How can we communicate that way? If you're doing all the talking.
Arthur, I'm not trying to communicate. I'm setting the record straight.
No, you cannot set the record straight about you just every story has two sides. You cannot just be the one giving out the narrative. There's two sides.
You've been talking for 2 hours. I'm calling in to correct the record.
And you're wrong because I went through every single game that you gave out. If you watched the beginning of this video, the first thing I did was I dedicated it to you because that's what you like. You like the attention. So I went through all.
And you know what?
Wait, I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. I went through all your games, and the only game that you really, really was 100% sure on the outcome was the San Francisco 49ers game, and I'll give you that. I'll give you 100% credit on that game. You nailed it. You also had the 49ers to cover. You nailed the riddle, and you told people what the number to look out for. And it was the number 105. So congratulations to the winners on the 49ers because that's the only pick that you made this week.
So I can talk. Again,
Okay, now your turn.
In addition to the notes, what killed me this week was Goff and Russell Wilson because normally 53 and 16 smashes. The pattern was still persistent throughout the league.
Did you tell your audience that after the game was over?
Huh?
Did you tell your audience about that when the game was over?
What are you talking about?
Did you tell people that you was wrong on the Broncos?
Yeah, I talked about before how that game was even played, how Goff killed me.
Okay.
But I'm not used to that. In Week 16, 53 normally smashes. It's the first time I've ever seen two riddles like that fail in the same week in a Week 16. Normally 53 kills in Week 16, and it was all over the league. It just failed in both of those games, which is weird because you had a quarterback going for the 53rd win and against a team name that equals 53. Normally, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen two riddles like that fail in the same week. So that. And that's the thing.
See,
about
this is the better you. You should be more like this, right? Be more transparent and accept when you're wrong and let people know.
Arthur,
Go ahead.
stop talking. Go back and listen to yourself in your video this morning. You said you don't watch my videos, and then in the next breath you're saying, and I recently heard Zach say that somebody should write a book called Gematria, the Killing Name.
Yeah, that was a while ago. You said that.
First of all, I never said that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
If you're not watching my videos, why would you even heard me say that?
No. I don't watch your videos anymore. But when I did watch your videos, that's when you said it.
Arthur, just stop. This morning you also said I was going to be wrong about the Colts-Chargers game, and I wasn't.
You did not make a pick in that game.
Oh, but so now listen to yourself because you knew what way I was leading because like I wrote, 33 is the number that plays on Monday night. The 33 was lined up against Matt Ryan and it was lined up against Nick.
No, by reading your notes,
you can't play it both ways, Arthur. Go back and listen to yourself. You said I would be wrong and you would be right, and it turned out I was right. You were wrong.
No. You wasn't right. We was both. I was wrong. Listen, let me talk. I was wrong. Wait. All right, you gotta stop. I'm gonna mute you again. You're muted. No, I haven't lost anything. You gotta let me talk. I was wrong on the Colts, but Zachary Hubbard did not make a pick. And if you want, I could go back to your notes. I'm gonna go back to your notes right now. I'm gonna put it on the screen so everybody can see. Wait. You're muted. You're muted. Nobody can hear you. So let's go back to your notes. Right? I didn't hang up on you. I just muted you. Just 1 second. You like to do a lot of talking, not listening. It's just weird. Okay, so here we go. Let's go to the Colts. And let's go to there it is. I'm gonna read your notes out loud and tell me if I'm wrong. Conclusion. Close call. If Foles loses, he is 33-30 and will fall to 18-15 at home because MNF equals 33-15. Then again, Foles can improve to 3-3 on MNF with a win because MNF equals 33, right? Also, potentially going against the Colts. Their coach will become 1-5 with a loss, not quite as strong as 15, but close. As regarding 15 and reminding that this game is close, the Chargers coach can also pick up his 15th loss because MNF equals 15 and Colts equals 15. While the value is with the Colts, the narrative is dangerous. If you do play this game, I will bet small. So you told your people not to bet that much money. So they didn't make a lot of money. So that guy that bet at 40,000, he probably didn't make that now because you told people to bet small. And try to win a big parlay. And for one more thing that could go in the underdog Colts' favor, it is that the Colts can pick up the 30th win for the primetime teams because Colts equals 30. Now, if I'm reading this, I am not 100% sure on who you're picking. Now, it's your turn to respond.
Looked at it, it had a different thing written because Matt Ryan, which was also the 33. But you know, as well as everyone else in my community, on Monday Night Football, if you're going to bet, follow the 33. I just did a public interview just with a group called Central 40.
The 33 could have played both ways. Foles could have became 3-3 on Monday Night Football.
Arthur, just stop talking.
All right.
I make the same points every week. My teachings are consistent. But again, when games are close, and some games are closer riddles than others, it's better to play smarter. By the way, my NBA picks were very good today. People make good money.
You didn't make any picks in NBA.
Arthur, every day I lay out both sides of the equation. Anyone with a brain can see what the stronger side of the equation is. A lot of people won big on the Spurs. I always say follow the 22.
No, we want you to have the brain. We want you to have the brain because a lot of people don't have brains. We want you to make a pick and we want you to accept it when you're wrong.
Arthur, again, Friday night, a lot of compliments. One guy said, "Thank you. You helped me win another $1,200 tonight." Arthur, a lot.
I don't know if this is true because I don't know. I don't know. What, did the guy show proof?
The comments are out in the public. Okay, but here, let's just go through the thing again, Arthur. Let's go through the history. Again, I got so many haters who don't know the record.
Stop calling people haters. Just say what you gotta say, because people who go against you are supposed to be haters.
You said you were gonna give me the floor, and you haven't given me the floor. You keep interrupting.
All right, my bad.
Let me know where I'm. You can interrupt when I'm wrong. Spring training before the 111th World Series. The Mets were 60-1.
What year? What year was this? What year was this?
Hold on. We're gonna go through all these years. We're gonna go through a lot.
Damn, this is. Hold on, because this was ages ago. Hold on. So what year?
We're going through all the World Series.
All right, this is 2023 almost, right?
111th World Series.
So 111. Oh wait, hold on. Let me look. Hold on. Just go easy, but just go step by step. 111th World Series. Let's see what year was this.
Okay, spring training.
Right, hold on. Okay, 2015. Damn, almost 8 years ago. Okay. Here we go. So tell us. Yeah, they won on November 1st. Okay, what else?
I said the Mets would be in the World Series in spring training. Didn't pick any other team to be in the World Series. Only the Mets. And I explained why it would be the Mets.
Okay, I said that about you back in the day.
Okay.
When I found you. Okay, hold on. Let's stop right there. I said this about you. Back in 2015, you was really good at making picks. You actually made picks.
Hold on.
Okay.
We're going through the resume. 112. This is why I said I have a resume.
And you said I didn't. You said I didn't, right? Correct?
Because what's your one pick? When
No. Be honest. Do I have a resume? Yes or no?
The Kawhi and Drake connection.
I don't have a resume. I have a portfolio. But go ahead.
Okay. So 112th World Series said the Cubs. I rarely use the word guaranteed, but I guaranteed the Cubs would win the World Series in spring training. And I was slightly off because I thought they'd beat Houston in spring training, but when Houston was eliminated in the regular season, I said they'll beat the Cleveland Indians in Game 7 on November 2nd. Regular season.
Okay, moving on.
Okay, so another one nailed. 113th World Series.
What happened to the 112? You skipped that one.
I just did 112. That's the year the Cubs won.
So what was the 111? That was the Mets. Okay, so you got Mets. Hold on, let's just do step by step. You got the Mets. But did you make any other predictions that were incorrect in those years, or did you just make one prediction?
I only had the Mets.
You didn't change it after the Mets lost. You didn't pick the Rockies and then the Mets. You picked the Mets. Okay, Mets and then Cubs. I remember that. That is actually true.
13th World Series. Vice News wrote the article because before the
Astros. Okay, moving on. Astros. You picked the Astros. Okay, moving on.
Why the Astros would beat the Dodgers?
Good job.
Correct.
Okay, that was a good job. Okay, I remember that.
13th World Series. I said why Boston would beat LA in Game 5, 4-1. Chris Sale, number 41, would be a big part of it. 99 days before Boston would beat
Hold
the
on,
LA Rams.
because I got good memory. Hold on. I don't want you to lie to people. I got good memory. I've been following you since that long, so I'm going to verify everything. 114th World Series.
That's the year Boston beat LA in the Super Bowl 53, and Boston beat LA in the World Series. And we saw that if they won in Game 5, it was 99 days from the Super Bowl to conclude the 99th NFL season. Plus Boston Red Sox equals 53 like Patriots. There's a dentist out there that made $350,000.
Okay, moving on. 2019.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the 114th World Series.
Okay, got it.
115th World Series. Before the playoffs came around, I said, why the Nationals...
Stop. That is a lie. Okay? Stop.
No,
stop.
It's not a lie.
Stop. It is a lie. That is a lie. That is a lie. You need to stop.
Arthur,
You told me that I can interrupt you.
Oh, my God. Arthur.
You had the Yankees that year. You had the Yankees that year.
Arthur.
You had the Yankees.
September 27th, I showed how it was a Skull and Bones ritual synced up with the ones we've been talking about all year with Bush.
You had the Yankees before we listen. Stop. Wait, can I say something? Because this is disturbing. This is disturbing. Okay, if I'm wrong,
you're dead wrong.
Okay, why are you not letting me talk, man? Let me talk.
Because you're already wrong.
All right, if I'm wrong, you don't even know what I'm gonna say.
Because you just said I'm lying when I'm not.
All right, you're not a liar. You're telling the truth.
September 27th is the exact day I called it. I know exactly what
Okay,
happened.
fine. Let me remind people what really happened. Let me remind people what happened in 2019. All the other years, you was definitely spot on. In 2019, that's when I started my Patreon. I remember that was the year that I nailed the Nationals, and they played against the Astros.
Tell me what happened September 27th, September 28th, and September 29th with the Nationals.
You had the Yankees, and that's when our little beef started to grow. That's when the seed was.
Arthur, this is delusional.
Wait, all right, you gotta stop and let me talk, man.
Arthur.
All right, I'm gonna mute you because you keep talking. You keep talking. Nobody can hear you now. Nobody can hear you. Wait, let me lower the volume. Okay. So 2019, he did not predict the correct winner of the World Series. That was actually me. I remember that year because that was the first time I ever got this shit right. And I was like, oh shit, this shit is easy. And it was because of the two referees that passed away. And actually, we could go to my blog. Let me see. All this stuff is documented. So it's really hard to lie to somebody that's been following you for this long as me. Okay? You can lie to a lot of these new people who don't know you, but you can't lie to me. Let's see. There was two. Okay. You see this? October 30th, 2019. Washington Nationals World Championships as predicted. World champions, right? The Houston Astros manager, A.J. Hinch, can pick up his 22nd career playoff loss on a day with 79 numerology, the 22nd prime number. Max Scherzer equals 157. When he wins, he will become 15-7 for the season. If Zach Greinke loses, he picks up his 130th career loss. Washington is 130. Nationals equals 105. The Nationals can conclude their season with 105 wins. Houston Astros can pick up 57th all-time loss. David Martinez is 57. Nationals 57. World Series is 57. The Nationals will improve to 12-5 in the playoffs and pay tribute to George Herb Rocco Bush, who equals 125. I was the one that made this prediction. Okay, it was not Zachary Hubbard. He saw my stuff and then he made a video saying that he liked the Nationals as well. That this was the year that the two umpires passed away. Chuck Merriweather. Nobody can hear you. Chuck Merriweather and there was another guy. Two umpires died back to back. It was crazy. And this guy right here, Eric Cooper. Two umpires died in connection to the Nationals. Notice Chuck Merriweather is 235 and 82, just like Washington Nationals. Right? When I saw this, I'm like, oh, so they're murdering people, and whoever dies in connection to the team, that's the team that wins. But then I started noticing in the future that wasn't that consistent. Death doesn't always guarantee championships. Okay, so let's go back to this deceiver and see what he has to say. Okay, so you did not predict the 2019 World Series. That was actually me. Moving on.
Arthur.
Moving on. 2020.
There's 1,000 people in this world who remember exactly what I did on September 27th.
Okay, so then you don't have to remind them. Next, moving on. 2020.
No, we're not moving on. I'm going to make the point. I still remember yesterday, like it was yesterday. The Nationals manager on September 27th was in his 322nd game, and he was playing the Cleveland Indians. And we noticed he was on 149 losses. And I said, oh, this is very interesting because all year we've been documenting skull and bones rituals. Remember, Bush died November 30th, 2018, before that MLB season. And all year we were showing how the Rangers and Astros were paying tribute to Bush, but we didn't see anyone in the National League pay tribute to Skull and Bones, which Bush was a member of. But we noticed that game on September 27th, it was exactly 223 days from the death anniversary of Geronimo. And the story is that Prescott Bush, the father of George H.W. Bush, stole Geronimo's skull. Well, 228 is the 48th prime number, like Cleveland's 48. And we saw that the Nationals could pick up their 48th home win that day. And they could pick up the 49th the next and the 50th after that. And the date numerology for each of those days was 48, 49, 50. And again, Cleveland's 48, Washington's 49, Washington's 50. And they had to win all three of those games to get in the playoffs. So it was still major odds because the Nationals weren't even in the playoffs. Big Al turned a $10 bill into nearly $5,000 off this information. So you're wrong.
How much? Let me ask you something. Speaking of Big Al, you see what I'm saying? When I talk, you don't want to listen. I just let you talk and I didn't interrupt you. Speaking of Big Al, did you ask Big Al how much money I made him during the right before the pandemic? He made thousands of dollars with me, man. And then he made all that money, and you know what he did? He traveled to Washington to go see you. He made a lot of money. And then when we nailed, hold on, Big Al is my client. I need you to be quiet. Oh man, it's hard to talk. This guy doesn't want to shut up. This shit is crazy. It's like a fucking machine. He keeps talking. No, you're wrong. No, I'm not. I just want the people at home to realize that he's lying about 2019. He did not nail the Washington Nationals. He had the Yankees, and the Yankees lost to the Nationals, and then there was only two teams left. Now, the thing is, that World Series was kind of tricky because the Houston could have won as well. They had a narrative to win. Because remember, George Herbert Walker Bush, it was all a tribute to him, and, he's from Houston. So think about it. They had Houston versus Washington in the World Series, right? H versus W in a big HW tribute. Now let's go back to this walkie-talkie. Okay, walkie-talkie. Now, 2020, who did you have?
I'm not done because you're not even... Arthur, when you've talked about that World Series, you couldn't even remember the name of the Houston Astros. That's why I'm like, he's like living through my pit.
Yeah, sure. What was the names of the two umpires that died that year? What was the names of the two umpires that died that year?
Arthur, you're an amateur level decoder.
Okay? Sure. Whatever. What was the names of the two? What was the names of the two umpires that died?
Let me explain what happened. People will find this shit interesting.
What was the name? Okay, everything is interesting about your lies, right? What was the names of the two umpires that died that year?
Arthur.
I'm asking you a question. Answer it.
I do recall that the umpires died that year.
There was two of them. What was their name?
Arthur.
No, it was not Arthur. They wasn't named. That's not what their name was.
Because I'm talking about what they did.
What was the two umpires that died in connection to the Nationals' names? Because you nailed that World Series.
I don't remember the name of the umpire.
That's what I'm saying. People forget names. It happens. It was a long time ago. So what are you saying? That I don't remember something that makes me living through you? What are you talking about? You're talking bullshit.
Because I was talking about all those things at the time. Mike D'Antoni and...
Yes, I remember that. It was synced up with Mike D'Antoni. We saw that after the fact.
Can you just let me talk, you fucking idiot?
Stop. If you're gonna, let me tell you something. Right? Check this out. If you call me out of my name, I haven't cursed at you all day. I'm gonna hang up on you. So don't curse. Don't curse. Stop cursing, man. Stop cursing, man. All right.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not gonna shut the fuck up because why you didn't talk like this in person to me, man? All right, so bye. All right, if you're gonna keep talking, I wish you was in front of me talking like that. It'll be a different story. But again, he did not. You know why he's going back 10 years from now? Because that's when he was really good. Think about it. He's going back in time. 2015, I did this. 2016, I did that. First of all, we in 2022. All right, so back to this cocksucker. All right, so that's why if you're gonna address me with curses, I'm gonna address you with curses. So tell people, talk cocksucker. Listen, cocksucker. How that feels? How does that feel, cocksucker? How does that feel to somebody to call you a cocksucker?
Give me the floor and you keep it.
All right, I'm gonna give you the floor, cocksucker. You ready?
Okay. Reason
First, I want you to say. First, I want you to say that you're lying.
the Astros.
Tell people that you're lying.
You couldn't remember the name of the Astros.
You don't remember the name of the 2 umpires.
Who cares about the name of the umpire?
I care. That was very important. That was very important. That was a very important piece of that ritual.
Okay. The whole thing was synced up with Trump.
And it was synced up with the 2 umpires. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The day that Trump.
Yes or no?
inauguration, he hired
Yes or no? Yes or no?
I said, look for the national.
Was it synced up with the 2 umpires? Yes or no?
I covered the deaths of the umpires and where it fit in at the time.
It did. Was it connected to the World Series? Yes or no?
Can I make the goddamn?
Answer the question. Yes or no? Yes or no?
I already said I don't remember their name, you fucking fat piece of shit.
Suck my dick.
Mike,
Suck my dick. 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 Suck my dick now. Now what you gotta say? I have a big dick. Tell sweet lady to call me FaceTime so I can show her.
I don't think you have a dick, are you?
Tell sweet lady to call me FaceTime so I can show her. Right now. I'll do it right now. Tell sweet lady to call me FaceTime. Tell sweet lady to call me FaceTime so I can show her my dick.
Arthur.
Tell sweet lady,
That's why you don't have a
tell that Asian bitch to call me FaceTime so I can show her my dick.
She doesn't want to look at your ugly fucking face.
Because I don't have money? Because I can't buy her Louis Vuitton and Gucci?
Well, I don't know what your problems are. It's too bad you don't have any money. It's too bad, Arthur.
Because I don't lie to people.
I don't lie to people either.
What?
You know,
All you do is lie. That's why you have channels dedicated to you all day.
no, I got trolls and haters.
No, that's not trolls and haters. That's the people who are giving you the facts. And you don't like hearing it.
Given the facts. You're calling me a liar for something that I'm giving facts right now.
No, suck my dick, and you pussy. And when I see you in person, I hope you come to New York soon. I'm gonna violate you to the next.
You're a short little guy.
I'm gonna violate you though. I'm gonna see.
You're a short little guy.
Yeah, and I'm gonna violate you.
You're a fat short guy, Arthur.
And I'm this fat little guy.
Attracted to fat short guy.
Okay, but I'm still gonna violate you. And I want to show. I want sweet lady to call me.
Did you see your football clip? You're a lefty with a bad throwing form.
Yes, and I want to fuck your girlfriend.
Well, that's also not going to happen.
Please, can I?
Okay, let's continue. Let's get back on track.
No, you're a cocksucker. I don't want to get back on track. I want to fuck your girl. I want to nut all over her face, and I want you to watch.
Why you're single?
I'm not single. How do you know how do you know my relationship status?
Because you're Arthur.
Because I'm what?
Has anyone heard about Arthur's girlfriend? You never talk about having a girlfriend.
I don't have to talk about my personal business. I'm not you. I don't talk about I don't talk about my mom. I don't talk about my mother. All right, whatever. Something. At least I don't lie. Congrats to the winners.
Dogs like rockets on the day of Paul Silas's death.
Congrats to the winners. Congrats to the winners.
I gave free picks like Argentina over France.
Congrats to the winners.
Right, exactly. That's why I got lots of.
You're a fucking deceiver. You're a fucking scammer. You're a fucking scammer. Your days is over.
No, I'm not a scammer.
Your days is coming to an end, my friend. Every day that I'm on this earth, I'm gonna put you to sleep every single day. From now on, I'm not gonna decode celebrities anymore. From now on, I want to decode you every day now. Every single day, I'm gonna show people that you're a liar and a deceiver. Okay? I don't give a fuck about the World Series. Fuck you. Tell your bitch to call me FaceTime so I can show her my dick.
I gave 4 teams to win it.
Fuck you. Fuck you and your picks. Fuck you and your picks. Suck my dick, you pussy. You didn't say none of this shit in person. You didn't say any of this shit in person. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my whole dick. Suck my whole dick. Suck my whole dick. Suck my whole dick. Suck my cock. Suck my whole dick. Suck my whole dick. Suck my whole cock. Suck my whole dick. Suck my dick. Suck my balls. You done? You're a bitch. You're a fucking faggot. You've been hating on me since I started doing this. You've been stealing my shit. You jealous of me. You fucking fat bitch motherfucker. fuck you. You don't eat. You starve yourself so you don't look fat. You don't even eat properly. You don't have no meat in your fucking bones.
Eat properly.
You don't eat properly, nigga. You weigh like 100 fucking pounds. You look like a fucking school shooter, nigga. You weigh like 113 pounds. Yeah, you look like a fucking school shooter, nigga.
Propaganda.
Yeah, you look like a school shooter. Yeah, you look like you weigh 113 pounds. Adam Lanza. You sure your name is not Adam Lanza? All you eat is plants. You have no meat in your bones. All you got is a big fucking mouth. That's why you talk behind a computer.
Well,
What, nigga? Why you didn't say none of that shit in person? I would have violated you. I would have violated you in person. I would have violated you in person. I would have violated you in person if you would have said any of this shit in person.
No, Arthur, you wouldn't.
Suck my
Arthur,
dick.
You wouldn't have done that.
Suck my dick. So come to New York.
Arthur.
Come to New York.
Arthur.
Suck my dick.
Arthur.
Suck my dick.
You're wrong.
Suck my dick.
I don't. You said
Suck my
gay.
dick.
Are you gay?
Suck my dick.
I'm not gay, Arthur.
Well, you don't have to be gay to suck a dick.
Arthur, you
Just suck it. You don't have to swallow the cum.
Arthur.
Just suck it.
Arthur, here's how
Suck my
delusional
dick.
you are. You never
Suck my
called
dick.
the Nationals
Suck
the
my dick.
Astros. That was
Suck my dick.
That's how funny it is.
Suck my dick.
Arthur, you
Suck
won
my
the
dick.
TV. Arthur, you
Suck
need to
my
start
dick.
gematria.
Suck my dick.
Arthur, you're doing
Suck my dick.
2014 level
Suck my
decoder.
dick. Suck my dick.
You got the flat
Suck my
earthers
dick.
in your chat. The
Suck
flat
my dick.
earthers are offending
Suck
you.
my dick.
Like, look at this
Suck my
blonde
dick.
flat power
Suck
guy
my
that
dick.
stays in the chat
Suck
saying
my dick.
he's a flat
Suck my
earther
dick.
and a black
Suck my dick. Where's Sweet Lady at? Where's Sweet Lady at? What she doing right now?
She's sleeping.
All right. Did you pay for all her schooling? Yes or no?
No.
Did you use the community's money? You're a liar. You told Kathy that you spent all the community's money on her schooling. Yes?
No, that's not true.
That's a fact.
And I
That's a
also
fact.
set the record straight
That's a
up with
fact.
us.
That's a fact because
No,
she
but
recorded you while you told her.
No.
Yeah, she recorded you, you fucking idiot.
All right, have her play the recording.
All right, I'm going to tell her. You told her that you paid for the only bills that you had. I heard it for. I heard your voice. I heard everything you said. You said the only bills that you have is you're paying for Sweet Lady school. That's what I heard. I'm like, what the fuck? This guy's a piece of shit. And I told her, don't do that. Don't play that because that's not your business. That's his personal business. What he does with
No,
his money.
go ahead. I want to hear that clip. She can play it.
She has it. I'm gonna tell Kathy if you're Kathy. Okay, shut the fuck up so I can talk to Kathy. Shut the fuck up so I can call talking to her. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Kathy, if you're watching this, send me that clip that you played for me of Zach admitting to you that he has used the community's money to pay for his girlfriend's schooling. All right. Now go ahead, cocksucker. What you gotta say?
Okay. So again, a lot of people talking about the house. Again, to remind.
I don't care about your house. I don't care about your house. I don't care about your house. I don't talk about that.
No, you've been talking about the house.
No, I don't care about your house. I'm just saying that, somebody that lives in a $500,000 house and then comes on a live stream and says that he lives modestly, you're like, what the fuck is that about? You live in a $1 million house? You know how many people live in a $500,000 house? That's very rare. So you're contradicting yourself when you say you live in a $500,000 house. How do you live modestly in a $500,000 house? Explain that to me.
Arthur.
Talk,
Okay,
cocksucker.
here, let me make a point. Look, go on Zillow and look up this address. Look up the address 6. It's just the house number, and then 230.
I don't care about your house, man. I don't care about that. You can do whatever you want with your money. I don't care about that. I don't care about your money.
Well, let me explain. I bought my first house for $200,000.
I don't care about
I
that.
sold the house.
Who asked
for
you about that?
$500,000.
Who asked you about that? I didn't ask you about that.
The house is now worth $850,000.
I don't care about
The
that.
house that I bought for $200,000 is now worth $850,000.
But I don't care about that.
What's happened in the market?
I don't care. I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
It's not even a nice house.
Okay, but I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
But hold on, everyone's making a big deal about this. So I sold my house for
Who's everybody? I'm not. I don't care about that, right?
No, but you were talking about the house, so I just
Who?
wanted to set the record straight.
No, I said you said in the live stream that you live modestly. Meanwhile, you have 3
I
cars.
do live modestly.
Yeah, with 3 cars, 3 cars in a $500,000 house.
Houses are expensive out here now.
But that's not modest, my man. That's not fucking modest. A modest is
A 1,700 square foot house isn't modest.
No, you fucking cocksucker. No, a modest is living in an apartment, paying rent, and living and just not spending that much money on things. not having 3 cars,
Okay,
not living lavishly. Because this is the thing, right? If you really live modestly, that gold digging girlfriend that you have wouldn't be with you. Because she likes money. She likes lots of money, Zach. I like lots of money, Zach. All right, I gotta shut you up because you talk too fucking much. The guy's been on the phone for 40 minutes. He hasn't said anything. His Asian girlfriend. Let me tell you something, right? Before when he first met this bitch, he used to talk about her a lot on the live streams, and he used to tell people. I think at that point he was thinking about leaving her, but he used to tell people how his girlfriend likes a lot of nice things, right? She knows all the Gucci brands, all the Louis Vuitton brands, and she likes expensive things. And he actually said that in one of his live streams that he actually thought at one point that she was a gold digger, but then when he had his downfall, she stayed with him. So that's when he realized that she wasn't really a gold digger. But all his family members, everybody in his family looks at her like a gold digger, and she is. Those Asian women, they love Louis Vuitton and Gucci. If you ever walk into a Gucci store, most of the people that shop there are Asians. They love designer, and that's why they like white guys with a lot of money because they're able to afford all these fancy things. I guarantee you, if I ask this piece of shit to show us her closet, he won't do it because then you'll see all the designer stuff that he has bought for her. And if I'm lying, show us a live stream right now. Call me on FaceTime right now, and I'll put you on the live stream and show us your girlfriend's closet and show us how you're living modestly. Okay, show us all the Louis Vuitton and Gucci that she has in her closet and the 3 cars that you have that you've been able to purchase with the community's money.
What are you talking about? We had 1 car until just recently.
You have how many cars you have?
Again,
How many cars you have now?
We have 2 cars now.
You're a liar. You said in your live stream you had 3.
We don't have 3 cars. No, why would we have 3 cars?
You said in your live stream you had one that crashed, the one that you was in, and a new car.
No, we got rid of the car that got crashed.
All right, so before the car got crashed, you had 3. Yes or no?
No, we never had 3 cars.
Yo, you see what I'm saying? This guy's a fucking cocksucker. We got rid of the car that crashed, but we didn't have. What the fuck are you like?
We couldn't get it fixed until May. There's no way to do the body shop.
Okay, did you have 3 cars before the accident happened?
Arthur.
Yes or no?
Wait, oh my God. Why do you always change the topic?
Did you have 3 cars?
Arthur.
Did you have 3 cars before the accident happened? Yes or no?
Cars. No. Fuck.
You said that in your live stream. That's what I'm saying. You just oh my gosh. Sports Gematria. Pull up that video clip where Zach says that he has 3 cars. Sports Gematria. Do that homework right now and link it so I can play it right now on the live stream. Go ahead, continue, cocksucker.
No. Okay. Again, the house. Since you guys all keep talking about it, I bought my first house for $200,000. It appreciated to $500,000 because the market went up.
I don't know why you keep talking about your house. I don't care about your house.
Everybody's making a point about it.
Not me.
Well, let me just. Yes, you did make a point. You just made it up again. You brought up that the house is $500,000. The housing prices are insane out here. So I sold my house and moved to Yakima, and we got another house at the time for $300,000, which I was able to buy for cash because I had just sold my other house for $500,000, which was almost all the way paid off when I sold it. So I had a little bit of the mortgage left to pay off. And
why don't we talk about the things that are really important? Like, what is your fucking? No, I don't care about your fucking house. I don't care about all that material shit. You are a material fucking piece of shit, just like the rest of America. Okay? You want to talk about my fucking house, my fucking house? I'm here. I want to end corruption, but I want to talk about my $500,000 house and my 3 cars. Like, shut the fuck up. This guy's a piece of shit, yo. I want you guys to understand that this is where your dollar is going. Okay, people? Your dollar is going to his $500,000 house. Your dollar is going to his 3 cars. His gold digging girlfriend. That's where his $3 are going. Okay? Angel Baby, right? I was trying to defend you, But you see, you are really like a piece of shit as well, right? Because you talk about short Dominican arms, y'all be vicious, right? All right, Angel Baby, I'm gonna say something, right? I didn't like how Zach treated you because I saw you was out there in the rain, you was out there with your daughter. But you can also suck my dick because you also a piece of shit, right? I know why Zach got rid of you. You probably wanted to suck his dick, and he wasn't with it because he likes his girlfriend. So Angel Baby, get off my dick, right? You disrespected me. Fuck you too, right? You fucking bitch. I was trying to stick up for you because I didn't like the way this guy talked to you. But I realized that that you know what? Now I realize why he talks to a lot of you like the way he does. Because he sees the real side of a lot of you. You're a piece of shit. You're a fucking dirty bitch that doesn't take care of her kids, has her kids in the fucking rain. Your daughter, your son, whoever it was that was with you, could have got sick. You're a bad fucking mother, okay? You fucking bitch. So suck my dick and fuck you too. Now let's go back to this piece of shit. Now go ahead, finish what you were saying.
Again, no, this needs to be set straight.
Why you want to keep talking about your house? I want you to talk about what is the problem. Why you keep attacking the people in the community? That's the real topic.
How did I attack you today? How was my message?
Okay, that's where I wanted to get to. How did you attack me today?
Tell me who I've attacked in the community.
You attacked a lot of people.
So give me an example. I can't think of one person I've attacked in the community.
Derek is one. Derek is one.
About this day, Christmas and the birthday of the star, and where all these numbers fit in with what they did with Tom Brady. You took that as an attack.
Okay, Derek is one.
How did I attack Derek?
You said that he's bad for the work.
And is it constructive criticism what I've said about Derek, or is
no? There's other ways. There's other ways to go about it if he was really genuine about helping him. You could have called him privately, like you have his phone number, and you could have said, Derek, you know what? I think you should focus. Wait. Stop. All right, I'm gonna curse at you now. Suck my dick. All right, stop. If you was genuine about you trying to help him, you could have called him privately and said, Derek, I think you should improve on your decoding. I think you should focus on it because Derek is he's a person that if you were right, he'll definitely consider what you're saying. Because when you reached out to him about the website, he made the changes. So he does a lot of things especially for you because he respects you. So if you called him and said, Derek, I think you should stop focusing so much on the solar eclipses and let's try to target the rituals this way because I think you'll bring your points home even better. And that's somebody who's genuinely trying to help somebody, not start a live stream and calling the guy a pussy and saying that you helped him get a girlfriend and he likes cats and this and that, because that's not the way to do it. If you have a problem with somebody, you don't open up a live stream and talk about it there. You reach to them. Okay. You reach out to them. I'm not done, cocksucker. Suck my dick. I'm not done.
That's all you can say.
Because I'm saying I'm not done. Stop interrupting me. If you're genuinely trying to help people, you can reach out to them privately and help them that way.
I do reach out to people privately. I don't go and make the videos about people. See, Derek does that about me. You do that about me. I'm not the one making videos. Derek went on in a panel of people who I just helped out and promoted, and they all attacked me. I just thought, why are these people trying to stab me in the back? I haven't even done anything to any of them. And I ignored Derek and his little slanders for a long time. Derek's on the record saying things like, Zach's pattern of 38 and death is too simple. It's too coincidental. It's like, seriously?
All right, so then that's when you have to call him. You call him privately and say, Derek, I think you're wrong about that.
Arthur, I do work behind the scenes privately, just like I was trying to call you.
You've never called me. You know why I know that? You know why I know that's a lie? Because you never reached out to me privately. While you always leaving a comment under my video like some weirdo, like a fan.
I didn't send you a text. So hold on, I didn't send you a text message tonight, which provoked you to get on here and do this.
No. But that was after the fact. That was after the.
I sent you a text message.
Saying that I'm a bitch and saying that.
I congratulated Arthur on his Colts pick tonight, which caused him to go on and make this video. See, it was private, but then he has to make it public, and then he decides to attack me. And again, I've had 3 bad NFL weeks this year: 4, 6, and 16. All these weeks have been bad, but all the other weeks have been good. And the other thing is Sports Gematria, he just screen recorded the screen where Tyrone called in and said, "Thank you for week 9. You helped me make $4,000." He didn't talk about that, and he didn't share that part in his stream. But then he said I had a bad week 9 after he just watched somebody call in and thank me because they made $4,000 that week, and we did not have a bad week 9.
One of your page, you talking about the good stuff, right? Which is great. But do you realize that there's been a lot of people on your Patreon who called up this stream, or maybe you wasn't on.
Do you realize that I have trolls and agents that harass my Patreon?
That's what I'm saying. So anybody who's not sucking, anybody who's not on your meat, on your cock.
I heard the one guy calling in when I called in, and he was talking nothing but bullshit.
Yeah, if it's not praising you, but if it's not praise, what I realize if it's not praising you, then it's bullshit, right?
So Arthur, again,
when have you ever agreed with somebody who this?
Arthur,
that's
yes
what I'm saying.
No? Did you help anybody make $40,000 last weekend?
People don't tell me how much they make.
Arthur, I've done that for a lot of people on a lot of weekends.
How much did Big Al make off of my picks when I went 23-0?
Well, Big Al doesn't like you and thinks you're a fucking retard, to be perfectly honest.
But fine. Hold on. Let me tell you something about Big Al. Maybe you didn't know about this about Big Al, right? Big Al might be a two-faced fraud because that's not what he tells to me. That's not what he tells me behind the scenes. Big Al has sent me a lot of money in tips. He doesn't do it anymore. But back in 2020 when I was making him all that money, and I have the thing about Cash App and PayPal, that's the beauty of it. I can go back and show you. Would you like for me to do that?
No, that's fine.
All right, so stop. So that's what I'm saying. So Big Al, if you're watching this, if you're listening, you can suck my dick. Thank you for the hundreds of dollars that you sent me, you fucking piece of shit. All right? Because I made you thousands of dollars, Big Al. You made thousands of dollars off of my work. And then that's how you was able to travel to Washington. Okay, Big Al?
Arthur, that's not even... Arthur. Big Al, you know...
Would you like for me to show you the screenshots?
I was writing a book.
Would you like for me to show you the screenshots of him tipping me? And he's a good tipper. I like him. That's what I like about him. He's a great tipper.
What you just said is delusional, though, because Big Al's been following me for way longer than you've been doing sports.
So why was he sending me $75 and $80 tips? Why?
2020.
Why?
I took a break to write the
Yo,
book.
cocksucker, you have to shut the fuck up and listen. Why was he sending me $70 and $85 tips? Answer that question, cocksucker.
He's a good tipper.
Why is he tipping me?
Well, you probably put out some good picks there.
Whoa! Congratulations to the winners. Congrats to the winners. Congrats to the winners, Big Al. Moving on.
Yeah, I say congrats to the winners when we hit our picks.
Yes, congrats to Big Al. Congrats to Big Al. Moving on.
Tonight was another congrats to the winners night.
Exactly. Congrats to the winners. Big Al made a lot of money off of me. So he doesn't like me. I don't give a fuck. I don't want him to like me. I just want him to tip me after he wins. I don't want him to like me. Just tip me after you win. You don't have to like me.
Arthur, true or false? You finally learned to follow the Jesuit numbers when you were wrong about the Celtics when they lost to the Heat in the 2020 finals.
False.
It's true, Arthur. Don't lie. Don't lie. Arthur, hey, did you learn about the Jesuit numbers by yourself or through me?
By myself.
Really? Another lie. Arthur, did you learn gematria by yourself too?
I wrote a book called Letters and Numbers. Did you read it?
Did you guarantee the Chiefs would win Super Bowl?
I wrote a book called Number Games. Did you read it?
Arthur, would you know about gematria without me?
Yes.
You would?
Yes.
How would you have learned about it?
Because I read the secret teachings of, gematria.
Okay, did you call into my stream once upon a time and ask me to decode the death of your family?
No, I've never called your streams.
You never called and asked me to decode
Never. I've never done that before. I've never done that before.
Wow, these are all lies.
Exactly. You see how it feels? That's how the community feels. That's how the community feels.
I'm not lying about anything.
No, you're lying about everything. You're right.
No, I'm not lying about anything.
You're right. You're lying about everything.
Don't lie tonight.
You don't lie about anything.
Arthur,
You lie about
crazy
everything.
is how you're pretending that you called the Nationals Astros.
I did. It's documented.
You didn't even know the name of the Houston baseball team, Arthur.
What's the name of the two umpires?
Huh?
It happened a long time ago. That's why I don't remember.
Okay. But anyway, the point is, I have a long.
Did I nail who did you have in the World Series this year?
I said in the National League it'd be Phillies or Dodgers.
Who did you have to win it?
Well, when the World Series started,
Man, that is such a simple fucking question. There's only 2 teams. This is not. I'm not asking you to write a paragraph. It's A or B. Who did you have to win it?
I gave. I'm answering the question. When the
A or B? A or B?
The narrative looks stronger for the Astros, and I said if you have your future in for the Phillies, you better hedge with the Astros to make sure you come out ahead. That's what I told people to do.
Did you tell people about the Astros winning on the anniversary of the Astros World Festival?
Yeah, we had that to happen.
What the fuck? This guy.
How obvious was it?
Yeah, it was obvious after. It was obvious after my video came out. Yeah, it was.
No, Arthur, I don't watch your videos for going with sports picks. I mean, Arthur, I mean, your knowledge of the subject is so small compared to mine. Arthur, tell me something about gematria that you know that I don't know.
A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3.
No, seriously, tell me something about gematria that you know that I don't know.
There's this cipher called reverse gematria.
The reason you have to be sarcastic is because you know there's nothing you know that I don't know.
Yes.
I know a lot that you don't know.
Who's going to win the World Series this year?
I haven't done any decoding for the 119.
Who's going to win the NBA Finals? Who's going to win the Super Bowl?
Well, last year I put out one future for the finals or for the NBA.
Who's going to win the Super Bowl this year?
Warriors over Celtics. That landed.
You've been decoding every football season.
You've been having a great NBA season. I heard you had a horrible December. I had a really good December.
Okay. Who is going to win the Super Bowl this year?
Well, I've given my community two scenarios for the AFC and NFC for what I see for the Super Bowl.
2 scenarios, right? There's going to be 2 teams in the Super Bowl. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people know what one of my scenarios is. I went out to Buffalo to talk about why it very well could happen.
Let me ask you something, right? Since I'm so dumb, I'm so simple, I'm so bad at this. Why do I have 10,000?
How do you go 1-4? I've never had a day that bad in my life. How do you go 1-4 on Christmas, Arthur? How did that happen? Did you miss the Suns Nuggets riddle? I mean, that was like free money.
That is. I don't even. That's what I'm saying. That's not even true.
Free money.
I don't give out 4 picks. I only give out 1. So on Christmas, I either went 0-1 or 1-0.
Your customer said you went 1-4.
Yeah, I don't give. But that's what I'm saying. People are lying because I don't give out 4 picks. That's a lie. I only give out 1. So I can't.
So it's 6.5 point favorite.
No. It's impossible to go 0-4 or 1-4. I don't give out 5 picks. That's too many picks. I only give out 1. So whoever your customer is, he's a liar.
Okay. Well, the point is, Arthur, you don't know anything about gematria.
I don't know anything about gematria, right?
That I don't know.
And I never said I did. But when did I say I did?
Did you discover 35 Thursday? I mean, what did you discover in the world of gematria that's helping people make money each week?
The ATS records and how consistent it is.
For the record, before you even came along, there's a guy out there by the account named Corky Duke, and he swore by the ATS. And he was putting that out there back in 2016. You weren't even decoding yet.
But I'm the one that made it popular. How about you? Don't even know that guy's name.
Corky Duke made it popular because every time I did a video, he'd leave a whole bunch of comments about ATS and gematria.
I showed you how a lot of the championships.
You haven't shown me anything.
All right, let me show. Yes, I did. Just shut the fuck up so you can listen.
I gave you your props though, because I look at what you said in the Toronto Raptors Warriors.
All right. Let me elaborate. I was the one that showed people. I was the one that showed people. I was the first one to do this. I was the Christopher Columbus. I was the first one to show people how they kept connecting rappers to championship games, and you criticized me on that.
No, I never criticized you.
Yes, you said, why is this guy always connecting rappers to the championship game? You never said that. You never even realized how they was connected to rap. These rigged sports leagues are obsessed. Listen, man. Listen. These rigged championship leagues are obsessed with rappers. I don't understand why. That's why the Warriors won on Tupac's birthday. That's why the Rams won on the anniversary of the All Eyes on Me album. That's why the Raptors was synced up with Drake. That's why all these championships seem to be connected to some type of rapper somehow, some way. And I was the one that uncovered that back when the Raptors won the championship, when you were telling people that Steph Curry and the Warriors were going to win 73 games in the 73rd NBA season, and it was all about Steph Curry, who was born on the 73rd day of the year, blah, 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 blah. Did you not tell people about 73 in the Warriors that year?
Before the Raptors and Warriors final even happened, they were already doing the stuff with Cavs, Warriors, and what's the Bay Area rapper?
Have you ever did you ever connect the championship to a rapper?
Well, we were talking about the rituals they were doing. I can't think of the one rapper's name from the West Coast, but he had the song that was "Shut Up, Bitch," and that became part of the narrative because Rihanna, and that was before the Raptors and Warriors thing even happened. So your whole thing about how I was saying that's foolish is bullshit because we're already talking about how they connect the musicians with the sports.
When did you ever do that? When did you ever do that? When did you ever do that?
I covered the whole thing. What's the rapper I'm thinking of right now?
You don't even know. You don't even know because you're lying.
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, that's another one. That's another one. That's another one. That's another one. Kendrick Lamar synced up with all the Warriors. Every time he puts out an album, the Warriors win the championship.
Right. So
right. But that was after the Warriors. That was after the Raptors. That was after the Raptors. I'm talking about before the Raptors won the championship. Did you ever show people how the championships were connected to rappers before the Raptors won? You're talking about after the Raptors won. I'm talking about before.
No, the Drake and the Rihanna and Kendrick Lamar stuff happened before that. Even that finals happened. That was back with Warriors Cavs.
Okay, I remember that. That's when the sit down, bitch. Sit down, bitch. I remember that. I remember that. Okay, I remember that. I remember that.
So this is before you were even doing sports decoding.
I remember that. I remember that.
When you caught the Drake thing, and I said I think that's right because we'd already seen how they sync it up with the entertainers. I mean, you're talking nonsense all the time, Arthur. And your memory of things is not right. And again, I really wish people could go back and we could rewind the tape and they see how laughable it is that you're claiming that Nationals Astros World Series, which was never your call, but was mine.
So why did I have it on my blog?
Because you do follow me. Arthur, I've never been subscribed to your Patreon. I've never followed any of your sports picks.
So how do you know what I have? So do you have a secret detective looking at my picks? How did you know who I had today?
What are you talking about?
How did you know that I had the Colts to win?
Because you said this morning that I had the wrong pick when my pick alluded to the...
But how did you know that I didn't have the same pick as you?
Huh?
How did you know that I went 1-4 this week on Christmas?
Because your customer said so.
Who is this customer? Is this one of your detectives?
Well, I'm just going off what people wrote in your chat. I mean, unless they're trolling you, but I mean, you said you had a bad December, so it would line up if you had a 1-4 Christmas.
Wow. So, but you was very specific with that 1-4 record. Like if somebody was in the inside telling you what I have.
I was in your live stream this morning when people were writing that.
And whatever you read, you took that as face value and said that's true.
This morning in your stream, you said Zach will be wrong and I will be right, and it's obvious that my pick suggested that.
So how did you know I didn't have the Chargers? How did you know you didn't make a pick? You did not make a pick for that game.
Arthur, now you're playing both sides. You said I was going to be wrong and you would be right. And we
yes, I was expecting you to make a pick.
My information, you knew that I liked the Chargers more.
No, I did not. No, I did not.
Okay, so then why did you say that I would be wrong?
Because you had the Colts, just like me.
I did not have the Colts. That's bullshit.
You had the Colts. You told people that's what the value was.
My note was this morning when you responded to what was written. I had a totally different because I didn't know that Matt Ryan was out yet. I had to rewrite it when I found out Matt Ryan was out. But I said, look at that, Nick Foles can now stay on 33 wins, just like how Matt Ryan could fall to 33 and 33 versus the AFC. I follow the 33 every week on Monday Night Football. Again, like I just told the 40 Central podcast, you follow that 33 on Monday Night Football. You're gonna
okay. I'm gonna read your notes again. Okay, liar. I'm gonna read your notes.
You can watch your stream this morning and you'll say.
I'm gonna read your notes again, liar.
Zach will be wrong and I will be right.
Okay.
You were wrong.
Close call. Right. If Foles loses, he is 33-30 and will fall to 18-15.
That's how it was written this morning because I didn't even know Foles was in. It was supposed to be Matt Ryan. He got benched.
Okay, but Foles is in, and that's what you wrote.
Okay, so Arthur, did you not say this morning that I would be wrong and you would be right?
You did not make a pick. Actually, you did. You picked the
But
Colts.
which way I was leaning based on what I wrote.
Yeah, you were leaning Colts.
Ryan, how he can fall to
You
33 and
picked the
33,
Colts.
and that's the best
We were
number on
both
Monday Night
wrong.
Football, which is what my notes initially said.
You picked the Colts like I did, so we was both wrong.
No, Arthur.
If you play this game, I would bet small and try to win big in a parlay. And for one more thing that could go in the underdog Colts' favor is that the Colts can pick up their 30th win.
Conclusion after I found out Matt Ryan was out, which was not what you
So
were
why
responding to,
why
because
did
I
you
came
why
down
did
at
you
like
not
2 p.m.
update this?
Pacific time, 5 Eastern, when I found out he was out.
Yeah.
You were responding early this morning before Arthur. I mean, this
Yeah.
just shows you how dishonest you are.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at your stuff right now, and I'm the one being dishonest.
Yeah, because that's
you
not
showed
what was written this morning.
you left in bold letters. You left that the Chargers coach have 14 losses. He could pick up his 15th.
What's the first thing in bold? The first sentence is about how Foles can fall to 33 and 30 and 18 and 15 at home.
Yeah, but
and
that's a
then
lot of
have
bolds.
33 and 15.
Which bold should I look at? There's a lot of stuff in bold.
Why do you think it's the first sentence? And why do you think every week I say follow the 33 on Monday Night Football?
It says here that
You
you wrote. This is what you wrote,
Oh my God, Arthur, this is a fucking joke. You said I would be wrong,
and you was wrong.
And you know,
We was both wrong.
You know that a different comment was written this morning when I thought, man.
While the value is with the Colts, the narrative is dangerous. I gotta shut this nigga up, man. This guy talk too fucking much. He wrote, while the value is with the Colts, the narrative is dangerous. This guy is obsessed with me, and it's unfortunate that a lot of people can't see through this guy. That's have you ever seen him in a lot calling anybody up for an hour straight talking bullshit? You see, this guy's my fan. You're my fan, and you want to just continue to paint the picture that you're somehow my teacher and you're somehow above me when you've been imitating, you've been copying a lot of the stuff that I put out. And guess what? I got some good news for you. I am never ever again going to put out any more celebrity rituals videos. I'm not gonna give out any more pics for free on YouTube. All that stuff is done. If I make a video from now on, I'm thinking about deleting all my videos. Any video that I make right now is exposing your stupid ass and your fraudulent ass. So that's what my channel is gonna be, Sports Gematria 2. Right? But I'm not gonna use your clips. I'm gonna show people that you're lying about your picks and how you're playing both sides, okay? And I'm gonna do that for because people want me to police the community, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dedicate myself to make sure that the community is safe and sound. So all the Comey Kim folks and the Gematria Defect News channels, you guys are gonna be on my page from now on. I'm gonna be exposing how much of the deceivers you guys are. Comey Kim folk is a fucking idiot. He tells people about cloning. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Gematria Effect News tells people that every player is not in on the rigging. Another fucking idiot. So, okay? So that's what I'm going to be doing from now on. So now I want to see how many championships you're going to be able to nail because you won't have a paper to copy from. All right? All right, cocksucker? Have a good night. What?
So just tell me what you meant this morning then when you said your pick will be wrong for Monday Night Football and mine will be right. What did you mean when you said that?
I did not know you had the Colts. I thought you had the Chargers.
I did have the Chargers.
You did not. You said the narrative. You said the narrative is dangerous.
This morning, what did my notes say this morning? They were about Matt Ryan, weren't they?
It was about Foles. It says Foles right here. I'm looking at it right now. It says Foles.
Oh my God! Because I rewrote the fucking thing.
But that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the stuff that you rewrote.
Okay, but this morning,
I did not read your notes this morning.
Wrong, and I will be right. What did it say this morning?
I didn't read your notes in the morning. This is the first time I read your notes right now.
Why did you make this statement in this morning's video?
Because I was waiting for you to post your pick.
Right.
Because listen. I said you're gonna be wrong. I guarantee. Wait, you got.
I encourage everybody to go back and watch Arthur's video this morning. This is amazing.
Yes, I said you're gonna be wrong and I'm gonna be right. And when I said that, why are you not letting me talk? You asked me a question. Let me talk. Let me talk now, please. Can I talk? Can I talk on my own channel, please? You said when I said that, I did not read your notes. I said I guarantee you're gonna be wrong because I know how bad you are. when it comes to decoding sports.
But
So I was just making a prediction. I said you're gonna be right, you're gonna be wrong, and I'm gonna be right. So then when I finished my decode, because when I said that, I didn't even have a pick. When I said that, I didn't even have a pick out yet. After I said that, that's when I started decoding. So after I finished decoding, I said, you know what? I'm leaning the Colts. I like what can happen. I like them, giving I think what was it? Oh yeah, Foles could have picked up his 43rd career win too, and Chargers 43. So it was a lot of things that could have went in the Colts' favor, but didn't. Okay, I live with that. That's one wrong out of a million right.
I don't think Foles had any. Oh, maybe counting his backups. Maybe counting his backups.
Yes. He had a 43 connection that could have.
That's with his backup games. Yeah, I'd encourage people not to look at backup games. Those stats will be misleading. You want to look at starts.
Well, sometimes those are not misleading. Sometimes those help. But whatever, that didn't play, and so what? I was wrong. But then I looked at your notes, and I said, you know what? Maybe I'm right, because this guy seems to have the Colts as well. So then when the game was over, you put out a tweet saying that you had the Chargers. I'm like, wow, what the fuck?
You're going to be right. It was obvious what you meant this morning, because my initial write-up was about how Matt Ryan fall to 33-33 on Monday Night
Yeah,
Football.
but I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that at that point. I didn't know about that, and I didn't even put out a pick at that point either. I didn't even start decoding when I said that statement on my live stream. I just said, I guarantee you.
Tachi's out there at Tachi. The fine you had.
You can't listen. Let me tell you something about Atachi that you probably didn't even know. You keep promoting Atachi. Let me tell you something about Atachi. Atachi he likes to bash you a lot, and maybe you didn't know this about him. That's why I started, not fucking with him, because he's a two-faced fraud. He's in this community to try to make money and buy BMWs, and this is the type of people that you promote and you try to But then let me just talk. Maybe you wasn't aware. All right, let me just tell you about Atachi so you can see, because you can learn who these people really are. Atachi. All right, if it's not true, I'm gonna prove it to you. If it's not true, I'm gonna prove it to you, because I'll talk with facts. I don't just I don't just say things. Atachi. He found this channel. He found Gematria because of me. He found my Kobe Bryant video on Twitter, and then he started following me, and then he learned a lot of stuff from me. And then later on, he found you through me. He joined my Patreon. He was a supporter of my Patreon for a very long time, and then he started leaving comments on the. I think he changed his username and started leaving comments in my Patreon saying, "Don't follow Simple Truth. Follow my picks. Simple Truth doesn't know what he's doing. Follow my picks," right? So I said, look at this double fucking fraud who learned from me and was texting me and saying all these, "I'm the GOAT. You're the greatest. Thank you so much." And then he was leaving stuff like that on my Patreon. So I said, wow. So then he jumped on your dick and he started fucking with you. So I was like, okay. So let him jump on Zach's bandwagon, whatever. But then I was watching his live stream, and he goes, "Yeah, there's people in this community. All they do all day is ask for $1." Blah, blah, blah. So this is what I'm saying. You keep co-signing and promoting frauds all day, right? Atachi's a fraud, right?
I don't think he's a fraud.
You don't think he's a fraud? Right, all right. I want you to listen to the audio, okay? Hold on. I don't think he's a fraud because you don't know anything. You don't know any better. All right, I want you to listen to him in his own voice. Listen to him in his own voice, because you don't know anything. You think I'm just saying things? These people are frauds. All he care about is
You can't even admit to what you said this morning.
I did. I said that you were gonna be wrong and I was gonna be right.
Never hand that I did.
All right, I said you was gonna be wrong and I was gonna be right. I didn't know who you had. I didn't even have a pick. I just told you that. I just answered your question. All right, let's play Atachi bashing Zach video right now, because according to Zach, he's not a fraud. So let's watch Atachi. And this is the same thing he did to me as well. He started talking shit on my Patreon. Here it is.
Apparently you can't do it.
Reason you can't do the ML.
Okay, let me just go to the. Okay, I think it's right here.
What? No. How you feeling? Yeah, I'm feeling good.
This is the video of him doing some.
Grizzlies.
He's doing some cocaine in this video. He's doing some cocaine. He's actually telling people he's doing cocaine in the video. So these are the people we promote. Right, let me just go to the place where he's talking about you now. This is the good part. Right, the good part. That's what this community is full of.
Down here.
Well-
More debt than you have, yeah. Come on. Don't bullshit me. No, you're good. What brought you down here? What brought you down to St. Uber? You would just say to you, but don't.
Here it is. You ready? Here we go.
Fuck these losers begging for dollars. They're nonstop, but don't want to learn the. Fuck these losers begging for $1 nonstop, but don't want to learn the fucking code. That's all I'm gonna say to you.
So who's he talking to there?
For how long, man? How long do you need $1 for?
He's not talking to us. I don't understand the point of playing that.
Okay, the point of playing that is who else in this community asks for $1?
That doesn't make sense, Arthur. He's saying the people that don't want to learn the code.
Okay,
not talking about
he's
us.
he's saying that he's fucked these people begging for $1.
No, he said that don't want to learn the code.
No, he said fuck the people who beg for $1 and fuck the people who don't want to learn the code. You not listening?
Back in place that those people begging for $1 that don't
All right, just hold on.
Learn the fucking code. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Yeah, I just see $1. Give me $1. For how long, man? How long do you need $1 for?
Sports Gematria, this video you're watching today, that's the Tachi Bash homeless person.
All right.
So, Arthur, you're trying to make that seem like he's talking about me, but even Sports Gematria is here to set the record straight. He's talking about a homeless person. And Sports Gematria is even more dishonest than you are.
Yeah, whatever. You're a very honest person, yes?
Huh?
You're a very honest person, yes?
I am an honest person.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Congratulations. Anything else you want to say in the live stream before we end it?
Arthur, hold on. You learned this knowledge from me that I worked very hard for 5 years and didn't make any money off it.
And you're jealous of how far I've taken the knowledge, yes? Are you jealous of me, yes or no? Are you jealous of me, yes or no?
Huh?
Are you jealous of me, yes or no?
Arthur, why would I be jealous of you?
That's what I'm saying. Why would you?
Yeah.
Why do you have to remind people that I learned from you?
Is that not true?
But why? What is the purpose of you trying to remind people?
Ultimately, you want to answer that question because it shows that you're an ungrateful person.
Ungrateful? No, that's not how it works. You don't feed somebody with the listen cocksucker. You don't feed somebody with the right hand and then smack them with the left hand and expect them to just.
I've never smacked you, Arthur. You get butthurt when I give you feedback.
No, the problem is
to help you out.
no, the problem is that
Arthur,
you're a cocksucker.
I watch your
You're a
videos
cocksucker with an agenda.
and almost every time I
Your
look at
agenda,
and help
your
you out,
your agenda.
and you get hurt half
No,
the
no,
time.
no. Your agenda is
Arthur,
your
Arthur,
agenda.
Arthur,
Your
you're
agenda.
butthurt that I told
Suck
you
my dick.
something's
Suck
true.
my dick. Stop talking over me. Your agenda is
Arthur,
to.
why is that it's so gay, dude, to ask guys to suck your dick?
No, you're not from New York. Suck my dick means fuck you. In other words,
It
it
means
doesn't.
you're gay.
No, it's not. I don't mean it
That's
sexual.
what it means.
No,
It means you're
no,
gay.
that's not what it means. Not in New York. Suck my dick
It
means.
means you're gay. Trust
Look
me.
it up.
Trust
Look
me.
it up.
Suck
That's
your
not what it
dick.
means.
Trust me. You're gay.
No, I am
might be
gay.
a lot of gay guys.
I'm gay, but I want to fuck. I want to fuck
A lot of
sweet.
gay guys there.
I want to fuck sweet lady.
I think it means you're gay.
I want to fuck sweet lady. Okay. Anything else you want to say in this live stream before we end it?
Again, Arthur.
That's my
Are you
name.
there?
That's my name.
Okay. You learned this knowledge through me. It's
Okay.
helped you out in life, and you've gotten really mad at me when I've given you good feedback that's hurt your.
I don't want any feedback from you. I never asked for it.
Well, then you wouldn't have missed on the Packers.
Go
game.
go read my
You wouldn't
book.
have missed the Packers game.
Go read my book.
Why would I read your book?
Exactly.
You can't even read. You're almost illiterate.
Almost.
I can't imagine a book written by a guy who's almost.
You see that? You see what you just did? So I learned from you, and now all the stuff that you just said about me, I'm just supposed to be like, you know what? So what?
The
This
nice thing about you, Arthur, is you show that somebody who probably rode on a short bus can even grasp gematria
Yep.
and make a little headway with it.
Yep.
That's what you prove.
Exactly.
You're the short bus rider of the
Yep.
community.
Now I want you to say. I
Arthur,
want you to
realize,
say.
like, whenever you're talking, you sound
I want you to
dumb.
say all these things
Here's
to me.
Arthur's video. Juvenile blew up after Soulja Slim died.
All right,
Like,
suck my
really?
dick,
That's
suck my
weird
dick.
because
You
the
fucking,
best
you're
selling
fuck.
album was in
All right, this
98,
is
years before
all right. So all
Soulja
right,
died.
fine. But yeah, you watch an hour of my stuff. You're watching more. You watch me. Why do you watch me?
I check in to help you out.
I don't want help.
Everybody
I don't want help. I want you to get off my
trying
dick.
to help people out.
I want you to get off my dick. I don't want you to watch me. I don't watch you. I don't watch you.
Arthur, I gave you really good information.
I don't want you to help me.
You're not giving 2,000
Fuck you. Fuck
Arthur,
you.
2022.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
King Richard, who
Fuck
only
you.
came into the community 2 years ago, came in and dropped more information on
Shout out to King Richard. Shout out to King Richard. But fuck you. I don't want your help. Anything else?
Well, again, for all the people out there, if you guys are paying for sports picks and you're paying for Arthur's, you're paying for the worst decoder in the business.
All right, suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick.
Well, it's true.
Suck my dick.
You don't deserve to
Suck
have
my
any
dick.
customers because you
Suck
make
my
them
dick.
bad and-
Suck my
Arthur,
dick.
it's like you attack
Suck my
Victor,
dick.
who's a million times better
Suck
than
my
you.
dick. Suck
Victor
my
has his
dick.
community that he
Suck
wins.
my
Victor
dick.
didn't have a shit to
Suck
December.
my dick.
Victor didn't go 1-4
Suck
on
my
Christmas.
dick. Suck my dick.
Uh-oh. Poor guy.
Yeah, I am poor. I am very poor.
Which
Rich
is
guy?
also proof that you're not doing very well.
Yeah, rich guy. Okay, rich guy.
I'm not a rich guy.
Yes, you are.
I worked hard and made smart investments.
Yeah,
in
and lied and made a lot of lies and got through life
so
lying.
like what? Name one lie. Name one lie.
One? I can't name
Yeah,
one.
name one.
I can name 20.
Name one.
One, you said you was gonna hire an employee after you reached $10,000 a month.
And I explained why I ended up not doing it, and I went with a different
Yes,
plan,
which
I
is an
had
excuse.
for over 4
That's
years.
called deception. That's like if I say, you know what, invest with me because I'm gonna double your money by next week, and then next week comes and I don't double your
Arthur,
money. That's called
I
deception.
invested the money back in the community in a
How?
different way to
How?
build up more people and
How?
get a platform out there
Liar.
to be censorship-free
Liar.
and put the work.
Deceiver.
It helped elevate people.
Liar,
How's that
deceiver,
a lie?
fraud.
How's that a lie?
Suck my dick.
How is that a lie?
You know what how you contradict yourself? You say I learned from you, but I'm also
You
the
did.
worst. I'm also the worst decoder. Like that doesn't make sense.
You are.
So you're teaching,
student.
you're producing,
You're my worst student.
you're producing bad students.
You're the short bus rider. You
Yeah.
show that even the kid on the short bus can grasp.
So
the
why
concept.
didn't you tell me all this in person?
Huh?
Huh?
Well, I tried to be nice to you in person. I thought we were going to put on the bridge, but you've been a bitch ever since I got back.
I never said anything to you when you got back. I never made a video. I never
Arthur,
left a
you
comment.
put up a video talking shit about me and then you took it down.
After no, I wasn't. I was actually praising you in that video. Somebody told you wrong.
We got that.
No.
You weren't praising me.
I swear to God, I was. I that's why I took it down because a lot of people were saying, "Yo, you gotta get off Zach's dick. You're just Zach Dick Rider." So that's why I took it down. I was actually praising you in that video. That's why I took it down. I took it down because all the comments was like, "Yo, get off Zach Dick. Oh, you're becoming a Zach's dick sucker." Da da da. That's what people were saying in that video. That's why I took it down. I wasn't bashing you.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So fuck you, you cocksucker. All right.
Well, again, look what you did today. Today I left you a nice comment.
Fuck you.
To fill you
Fuck
in on
you.
what's going on.
I can't wait to see you in person, man. Oh my God. When I see you in person, we're going to make history, my brother.
You're not
All right?
gonna do anything, Arthur.
I swear to my daughter. Listen, I swear to both of my children.
Arthur's like, ooh,
When
can
I
bench
su- when I-
300 pounds. You know what, Arthur? When I worked out, I could bench more than 300 pounds.
Fine, whatever. I'm not gonna use my hands on you, bro. I'm not gonna use my hands. I'm gonna violate you for real. I'm gonna violate you for
You're
real.
not gonna do anything, Arthur.
All right, I swear to my daughters.
Arthur, you're not gonna do anything.
I swear to my daughter's life.
No, you're not, Arthur.
All right, I
Go back
swear-
to your highlight
I
reel.
swear to my
It
life.
looks like you can throw it 20 yards down the field.
Okay, I
I'm
swear
not
to my
gonna-
daughter's life. I swear to my daughter's life.
Arthur, hey, I appreciate the sports highlight reel where you said you look like Kyrie Irving. It was funny.
All right, I swear to my daughter's life.
On a basketball court, you get swatted every time. You're a little guy.
Okay, when I swear to my daughter's
Short
life.
back,
When I see
short
you,
back.
I want you to talk all this shit that you're talking to me right now.
Arthur, you're not gonna win the fight, buddy.
I'm not gonna fight you. It ain't gonna be a fight.
You're right. It's not gonna be a fight.
All right. So come to New York before 9/11, please.
Okay, I plan to be out in New York again next year. You come out there.
I don't want to wait till September 11 because I might not feel the same. I want you to come in a couple of months.
You're not that important to me. You're the reject of the community. You're the biggest hater. You attack all the Disney voters.
Who?
You attacked Victor. Victor never attacked you.
Victor is a fraud who steals my stuff.
You've been around.
Victor's
You know
a.
what? Victor,
You know why you like Victor? Because he says, Zach, I love you. I love you, Zach.
in this community. Victor got married. Victor's helping his people win. Victor's not up in the middle of the night pouting. Victor's not giving out free bummer.
Suck my dick. Suck my whole dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick.
Good job with another free wrong pick. You're really helping out Gematria.
Suck my dick.
Good job with another dumb argument.
Suck my dick.
Good job with another
Suck my dick.
Hey, here's my Gematria.
Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick.
Did you know Soldier Slim?
Suck my dick. Fuck you. Fuck you and Soldier Slim. Fuck you and Soldier Slim. I could both suck my dick. Fuck you and Mr. Futures. Fuck Mr. Futures. Fuck you. Fuck everybody who supports you. Fuck you. Suck my dick. You a bitch. You ain't say nothing like this in person, man. You a bitch. You a bitch. And when you come to New York, we gonna make history. I promise. Anything else?
Okay. Arthur, you're a delusional guy.
Sure. What else?
You're a delusional guy. Arthur.
What else? What else? That's why you've been talking to me for an hour and a half, right? Because you've been on my dick. You're my fucking fan.
Arthur,
suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick.
You didn't want to have a private
Suck my whole dick. Suck my whole dick. I don't want to have a private conversation. Suck my dick.
Right.
This is what you do. You come on live stream and you disrespect women. You disrespect your own mother. You disrespect your sister. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my whole dick. Suck my whole dick.
Arthur, you like the
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you and the trolls.
Well, you can
Fuck you. Suck my whole dick.
Arthur,
Suck my whole dick. Suck my dick.
take a look at
Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Tell your sweet lady to call me right now so I can show her my dick. Suck 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 my dick. Fuck you. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Fuck you. Suck my dick. 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 Suck my dick.
Mentally ill people.
Suck my dick.
What's the chat thing?
Suck my dick.
Do you guys think what's wrong with Arthur?
Suck my dick. All right. Anything else?
Are you gonna delete
Suck my dick.
Are you gonna delete it?
Delete what?
Are you gonna delete the stream?
No. Suck my dick. I'm gonna delete all my other videos. This is the only one that's gonna stay up. Funny how there's 201 viewers. Did you send those 201 viewers to my channel? You fucking agent.
You got me. Yep. I said the 201 viewers. Yep. Arthur. Why do you keep saying that?
Suck my dick.
For people asking me to go live, you guys, I don't like all this drama. It just gets annoying. It's
Suck
like,
my dick.
Arthur,
Suck my dick. 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 Suck my dick.
I'm in the chat.
Suck my dick. All right?
Yeah. Again, Arthur, you're not making yourself look good.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care about looking good. You care about that.
Again.
And again, and again, and again.
Okay.
All right?
Well, again, hey, Arthur, do me a favor. I just started to work through my baseball resume, which is really long. We didn't get to the other sports. Tell me about your future accomplishments. Did you get anything recently on the World Cup?
We nailed that. That was easy.
What did you put out? I didn't hear anything about Arthur. I didn't see any videos or anything.
What did your detective say?
Huh?
What did your detective say I had? You don't think that was easy? You don't think that was easy?
So, here, tell me all your futures. What are all the futures you get?
The Astros. Yes?
I don't know. Which Astros are you talking about this year?
Yes.
When did you call the Astros this year?
I was in the Dominican Republic when I made my video. So around October.
The postseason was already going on, so...
Yeah, it was during the playoffs.
Oh, so it was already almost the World Series, okay.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't almost the World Series. It was almost the playoffs.
The Astros, who everyone thought was going to win. I mean, my dad, who just watches baseball, thought the Astros would win. They were
Yeah, but that's not what I do. I don't just pick the team. I show the ritual. That's what I do. I'm not a handicapper. I'm showing people how it's connected to the actual world tragedy.
Whoever Matt Andrade is, I don't know why he keeps saying I had France. No, I didn't. I had Argentina to beat France.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't even believe you that you had Argentina. Anything else you want to say?
Everyone who follows knows.
Anything else you want to say?
Argentina for years, people been calling the TFR and asking about the World Cup. I said, well, it's the day after the Pope's birthday.
You asked me a question about my accomplishments, right?
So that's the only one you got.
No, I have others. I have others.
Postseason was already underway. That's it.
All right, I have others, right? Did we call the Rams? Yes or no?
You had the Rams on the money line, which wasn't much of a payout.
Okay, sure. But did I have the Rams?
You did favor the Rams last year.
Okay. This is what you have to understand, cocksucker. The goal is not to predict the winner. The goal, cocksucker. I'm talking, cocksucker. I'm talking. That's not the goal. The goal is not to predict the winner of the game. That's what sports handicappers do. Your job is supposed to be to expose the ritual and to show people what number is being paid tribute to. So are you a sports handicapper or are you a gematria educator?
We try.
Shut the fuck up. Anything else you want to say, you fucking fraud?
Super Bowl. I like Odell Beckham to score the first touchdown, 9-1.
What was the gematria behind that? Or was that a lucky guess? Or was there any gematria behind that?
Huh?
Was that a lucky guess, or was there any gematria that helped you come to that conclusion?
It was him going from Cleveland to L.A., where the Rams are originally from Cleveland.
All right, so you got that right. Okay, moving on. Congratulations, you got that right. Who did you have winning the game?
Again, these are facts. By the end of we did 8 hours of live streams with call-ins, and we went through everything.
And when I ask you a question, I don't want a sentence. I just want you to tell me there was only 2 teams.
3-point game. I said it was going to be a 3-point game, and it would be smart to take the Bengals with the points because we saw that the 102nd World Series, we saw that St. Louis beat the Tigers. And I said, oh, shit, man, this is the 102nd NFL season. The year of the Tigers. I said,
oh, my fucking God. Who did you have winning the game?
Huh?
This guy is a con artist.
I just said where we were at.
Who? I'm gonna say it slow. I'm gonna say you saying that I'm the one that's slow, right? I'm the slow person in the community. Hello, fucking idiot. Hello, you fucking idiot. Who did you have winning the Super Bowl?
Again, the final analysis was it would be smart to take the Bengals with the points because we liked the 3-point game, and I started to get worried. Again, at the beginning of those live streams, I was...
Who did you have winning the game?
Okay, Arthur, 3 points game. The Bengals were a 4-point underdog, so if you took the 3 points, they covered the spread, which was the...
Who did you have winning the game? Who did you have winning the game?
Is the point to have the winning bet? So here, for people out there who are listening, if you took the Rams on the money line,
who did you have winning the game?
Then the Bengals.
Who did you have winning the game? Who did you have winning the game?
Okay, here. You want to do it this way? Super Bowl 48. I had the right winner.
No, Super Bowl 56. Super Bowl 56. Super Bowl 56. Who did you have?
At the end,
Who did you have for Super Bowl 56?
did the Bengals?
Who did you have for Super Bowl 56? 56. 5, 6. 5, 6. 5, 6. 5, 6. 5, 6. 5, 6. Who did you have?
At the end,
Who did you have for Super Bowl 56? Who did you have?
Bengals with the points was the advice.
Who did you have to win the game?
Again, Arthur,
Who did you have to win the game?
do you not understand how sports betting works?
Who did you have winning Super Bowl 56? And what was it connected to?
Paying ticket than you did. Rams money line.
So Rams money line was connected to Year of the Tiger. Yes. So the Rams covered the spread. Because it was the Year of the Tiger. Yes.
The Rams did not cover the spread. The Bengals.
So the Bengals covered the spread because it was the Year of the Tiger. Yes.
Correct. Which is where we were.
So that's why you said that, because you saw that how the Year of the Tiger connected to the ATS record. Yes. Did the Year of the Tiger connect to the ATS record? Yes.
Cooper Kupp, who plays for the Rams, his college beat the Idaho State Bengals by 3 points the day before. I always talk about the relationship with 3.
Who did you have winning the game?
We had the right side of the bet, the side that paid the most.
Who did you have winning Super Bowl 56?
Arthur.
You see, this is why this guy's a fraud. You see, everybody in this entire world knows he had the Bengals to win the Super Bowl, and this is what he does. It's really hard for him to admit that he's wrong. This is what I'm saying. This guy's a liar. If you have a brain and you're not one of his cocksuckers, you'll see through this. I don't want you guys to be my fan. I don't want you guys to like me. I don't care. All right? But just know that when I'm wrong, I'm going to let you know that I'm wrong. And this guy right here, he's not going to do that. He's going to always say he's right. Cocksucker, who did you have winning Super Bowl 56?
I don't understand why you don't understand what I'm saying.
I do understand. Who did you?
A ton of research. When you put in all that research and time, you're trying to put people in the right position, and I did. Bengals with the points was the smart call.
No,
you know
actually that wasn't. You want to know why that wasn't the best call? If you want to be technical, that wasn't even the best play of the day.
Well, what was the better play?
Taking the Rams to win money line when it was down in the second half.
Oh, so in real-time betting situation.
Yes. You see, cocksucker. That's how sports betting works. That's how sports betting works, cocksucker. You wait to the team that you want to win to have a deficit, and then you bet on them. Okay, cocksucker.
Arthur,
Who did you have winning Super Bowl 56?
I've absolutely destroyed the Super Bowl going back to Super Bowl 48.
I don't want to talk about 48. That was too long ago. Talk about 56. 56.
Embarrassing on my resume.
56. Who did you have?
Here was your video. I guarantee you the Chiefs will win Super Bowl 55.
I made a pick. Now, who did you have for Super Bowl 56? Yeah, who did you have for 56?
I had the right side. I had the best outcome you could have before the game was played.
So now you're telling people to cover the spread. You're not telling people that the team is going to win. So you had the Rams, right?
You see Fresh Prince in the chat? He's writing exactly what I'm telling you.
Yeah. So fuck Fresh Prince. Fuck anybody that thinks that you're some type of legitimate person, right? Anybody who thinks this guy's legitimate, you're a fucking dickhead too. So you basically, if you took the Bengals with the points.
Arthur, did you know that Cooper Kupp's school won by 3 points over the Idaho State Bengals the day before the Super Bowl?
I don't give a fuck about that. I picked the Rams to win the game. And I spoke about the number 62 because that's what it was about. Now, who did you have winning Super Bowl 56?
Well, you don't give a fuck about it but that's why we put in all the time to do that kind of research.
Yeah, who did you have winning the MVP? Did you have Cooper Kupp winning the MVP? Or did you wait after the game was over to say, oh, that's why he won it?
No, I didn't favor Cooper Kupp as much as Odell Beckham.
Who did you have winning Super Bowl 56?
Okay. Here, Arthur. Arthur, this is like...
If you don't admit it, just admit it.
Arthur,
You had the Bengals.
Arthur, listen, this is the problem. You're
Did-
on the record
did you have the Bengals?
Better decoder than me. Listen carefully.
Did you have who did you have? Who did you have winning Super Bowl 56? I don't want to hear about anything else right now. Who did you have winning Super Bowl 56? That's the only question I want you to answer. Who did you have winning Super Bowl 56? Who did you have?
So when did you...
Who did you have winning Super Bowl 56? Who did you have? Who did you have?
Did you see the...
Who did you have? Who did you have? Who did you have?
I keep explaining what I had at the end after we've done all the research. So I don't know why.
All right, you have a good night, okay? Bye.
Okay.
That guy's a real piece of shit, man. Until next time, Truth Seeker.